Welcome home, Daddy Pig.
Hello, Mummy Pig. Hello, Peppa. Hello, George. Bad news. I've been made redundant.
What's that mean, Daddy?
Well, Peppa, that's the pretentious British way of saying I got fired.
Oh, no, Daddy Pig. Why?
Because of this damn Brexit. My company's lost far too many pounds.
Oh, it's too bad you haven't lost more bells, Daddy. You've got a very big tummy.
Oh, Peppa, your jokes at my expense are the only thing keeping me from jumping out of the window.
Hello, Peppa. Malika Meerkat and Rima Rhino. What are you doing here? We've come to say goodbye, Peppa. Since Brexit inflamed anti-immigrant hate crimes, my Muslim family doesn't feel safe anymore.
And I'm getting deported back to Aleppo. They'll remove my woman hands, for they have touched a book.
Daddy, why is this happening?
Because, Peppa, right-wing voters around the world are acting like...
Dinosaur.
Not now, George. Like I was saying, most politicians are afraid of progress, so they're stuck in the past, like...
Dinosaur.
Not now, George. Anyway, if we let these greedy pigs control our world, we'll all end up like...
Dinosaur.
Yes, George, we see you've got a dinosaur. Well, since I can no longer bring home the bacon, these will have to do.
Daddy Pig, did you just pull off your ears?
What?
How could you get lost in a bog? You live in a bog.
Yeah, but every slimy rock looks the same after a while.
I care not for your games, gelatinous ooze.
Keep your voice down. There's ogres around here.
In the future, a green ogre will be loved by many children.
Why do you do that?
I don't know. I go into oracle trances every so often. You know, I see things.
Yes, but all you speak is nonsense.
It may seem like nonsense now, but I wouldn't move if I were you.
There's an ogre behind me, isn't there?
Yeah, he looks kind of pissed off, too. Told you we should have gotten you some decent armor.
Feel free to join in at any time.
And do what? Spit on him? I'm a little ooze of gelatin. I'm Jelloos. Jello.
In the future, Jello will be a delicious treat for millions.
Oh, people will eat us for pleasure.
His manhood is in my
Court-martial. I kind of borrowed it without asking. It's sure is a beauty. Yep.
Deck, but Phantom Madway, all aces.
Wow, this place has everything.
HK!
I'm broke at Taco Bell. What asshole is writing the questions on this application? Question number 3, and I quote, how did you hear about Taco Bell? What the fuck? How did I hear about Taco Bell? I live on Earth. You piece of shit. It's not the Illuminati. I walked here from my house. How do you think I heard of Taco Bell? I Googled diarrhea and your name came up. They ask if you're currently employed. Let's go with no. Let's check the no box there, Einstein. Who's leaving their current job to work at Taco Bell? What piece of shit job do you have? Right now I work at Del Taco, but I'm trying to take it up a notch in the taco game, player. My goal is Chipotle 2017. They drug tested Taco Bell. What are you, shitting me? Why wouldn't you want a meth head at Taco Bell? You know how fast they are? Give me a taco. There you go. Holy shit. This guy is good. That's the employee of the month, meth head Steve. He's there at 6 a.m. because he hasn't slept in like 8 months. Those tacos are flying off the shelves. Taco! 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 Steve, no one's even here. I see people. I saw the Loch Ness Monster in the drive-thru. Here's one of the questions on the application, and here's how it's phrased. What drugs have you done? Not have you done drugs. They're not even bullshitting anymore at Taco Bell. There's like 8 blank lines. Who is answering this shit honestly? What drugs have I done? You mean like today? How do you spell PCP? When does I start?
You guys are in for an amazing show tonight. The comic you're about to see, he was named Funniest Comic in Baltimore. This past year, he was named Florida's Funniest Comedian. He's opened up for Ron White, Louis C.K., Mitch Hedberg, and many, many more. Please put your hands together for my good friend, Mr. Eric Myers, everybody!
Let me tell you something. Being skinny fucking sucks. You know how hard it is as a man to look tough when you weigh 92 pounds? And it's not fair, because I can't pull off certain looks a bigger guy can do and look hard. Like a big guy can shave his head. He looks like a badass like Vin Diesel. Last summer I shaved my head. Everyone thought I had leukemia. They're like, how long do you have? I'm like, I don't know. I'm so cold. By the way, if you see me after the show and you tell me I look like somebody, you make somebody attractive for the love of God. Last week after the show, some drunken asshole saunters up to me and informs me that I look exactly like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Don't clap, I'll fucking kill you people. That's not even a human being. He's a goddamn sock puppet, he's green. I'm just not sexy. Having sex with me is like having sex with Beavis, okay? It's like, yeah, baby, you like that shit. Suck it, suck it, suck it. The shit is hot. I went to the gym today, obviously. Going to the gym when you're a little guy is some embarrassing shit. Because I always have that asshole behind the counter who's so overzealous about working out. Like he's been doing steroids since he was a fetus. I walk in, I'm like, how much is a day pass? He's like, what are you training for? I can't open this jar. Just give me the pickles. I went to McDonald's today. I hate McDonald's. They're trying to be all healthy. They got the McFruit, the McBananas, the McApples. I don't give a McShit. I like Burger King because they don't give a fuck, okay? They don't care about you or your health. They will put mayonnaise on your straw. I said no mayonnaise on my sandwich. They called me a pussy to my face. Like, here's your Brokeback Burger, bitch. I'm like, hey. I said mayonnaise. I said mayonnaise. I go to the 24-hour McDonald's last night. The woman behind the counter, no teeth. None. How do you get a job with no teeth? This is borderline ridiculous. How do you pass the interview? What's your worst quality? Brushing. I was eating Doritos. She's like, stop showing off. You think you're all down with your crunching and munching? You ain't shit. How do you lose all of your teeth? You can't take care of the last one. You lazy bitch. You don't even need floss. They're just falling out of your jack-o'-lantern head. If I had one tooth, I would brush that shit morning, noon, and night. I would strut down the street. People are like, God damn, that's a nice tooth. Shit, motherfucker ballin'. You go, girl. What's that crest? I am sober. I've been sober a while. I'm a recovering alcoholic drug addict. And I had to get sober because I got a DUI. True story. I'm driving home from this bar. It's 3 a.m, and I have an open beer in my lap. And I'm drinking it and driving because I am an idiot. And I didn't turn my headlights on because I thought the cops wouldn't be able to see me. But when you're banging into shit, they can fucking hear you. Now, if you get pulled over with an open beer, give up. The cop sees me, I am shit-faced. He sees the beer, he's like, sir, have you been drinking? No. He's like, whose beer is that? My friend's drinking it. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight. I'd like to report a missing persons. You ever call somebody while you're high and while the phone's ringing, you forget who the fuck you called, right? It's like trying to solve a murder mystery and shit. They're like, hello? Hello. Eric? Yes. They call me Eric. What do they call you? Because you can't talk dirty when you're high. You have the munchies. You're preoccupied. She's like, tell me what you want to do. I'm like, I want to pull open your refrigerator door. And suck on your hot pockets. She's like, you are an asshole. How about the hot pockets? I think pot should be legal, though. Because nobody, yeah, you can clap, all right. Because pot's not violent. Like, no one's ever been in a fight high as shit. Like, one time, some guy tried to start a fight with me. I was stoned off my ass. It was ridiculous. He bumps into me. He's like, hey, watch where you're going, bitch. I'm like, man, what'd you say? I said, watch where you're going, bitch. Man, what'd you say? What, you gonna do something? No, I just forgot. What did you say? I was at Starbucks one time, and this guy behind the counter, he's like, do you want to donate $1 to help kids in third world countries get laptops? I'm like, laptops? Don't they need other shit more? Like, I don't know, food and medical attention? What's this kid doing on Facebook? What's his status update? I'm hungry. No LOL. No LOL. Hashtag get me the fuck out of here. So I'm from Columbia, Maryland. I moved to Miami, and I wanted to do something like Miami-esque. So I asked around, my friend's like, Eric, there's a nude beach in North Miami. It's called Hallover Beach. So I'm like, fuck it. So I go to the nude beach, I strip buck naked, and I'm just walking down the shore. My little penis glistening in the sun. Like Edward from Twilight. And this man comes up to me, right? He's like, your back is really red. I'm like, okay. He's like, do you want me to slather some lotion on your back? I'm like, no, I'm good. He's like, your back is in grave danger. I think my butthole's in grave danger, okay, buddy? He's like, I want to take you on a cruise to Nassau. I'm like, look, I'm flattered, but I'm not gay. He's like, I'll give you $900. I'm like, look, when do we leave? Guys, I'm Eric Myers. Thanks for coming out. Peace.
I'm like Gene Simmons.
Oh, Dr. Love, man. Dr. Love. Go ahead. Climb aboard that fucking broad in your porno. Go ahead. Boy, you must be proud of that one. His flat fucking saggy ass is moving like it looks like two old droopy doilies swinging in the breeze on a clothesline. That's what his ass looks like as he's fucking this hot chick.
Droopy doilies.
Oh, you know he'd be getting her if he wasn't Gene Simmons from Kiss. You know that. Absolutely. There's Gene. That's it. The old lion. Punch up an old lion fucking a lioness. And that's what Gene looks like.
Nailed that bitch. Bro's on the money over there, man. He pulled that up instantly.
That's it, Gene. Goddamn. As long as you can get through one fucking without your hair falling off, I guess it's okay. I guess it's a victory.
Droopy doilies.
There you go.
That's the line of the day.
Oh, after he ate the girl's pussy, she thought she forgot to shave, but it was just Gene's wig fell in her lap. He didn't realize.
Do you guys still do the line of the day?
Oh, yeah.
Because you just heard it right there.
Wow. Nice. Fuck you, Gene Simmons.
Pinned her up against the wall, huh?
Yeah. Like pinned her against the fucking wall.
Was there any booby touching going on?
I think he was like trying. She was pushing his hands down because he was trying to put his hands around her waist, and it was like in the main office part where everyone could see everything, and people were looking, and it was like, oh, this is this is weird. What the fuck is Gene doing?
Are you mad?
Pretty much getting close to molesting somebody.
Are you mad that you didn't know when he came in here?
That's what pissed me off the most. Is that he fucking looked at me and he knew, and he's fucking straight-faced pitching all of his wares. I'm sitting there giving him the time of day and a forum to pitch his fucking bullshit on, and he's playing me like a sap, like a sucker. Fuck him. Fuck you, Gene.
I think you should get Gene in studio and you can...
Oh, if Gene came in here, I wouldn't fucking hold back. I'd say the same fucking thing. Whether he was on the phone or fucking in the studio, I would say the same fucking thing to him, because that pissed me off. He tried to play me, and he'd be all, well, listen, well, I don't... And I wouldn't let him fucking sit there and do that. No way.
Oh,
no
man.
Fucking
Get
way.
Gene Simmons on the show when Jimmy's out of town.
Good, as soon as possible.
Norton would get his autograph.
I've got it already. I would be right here with Anthony. I would not as much as Gene was here, but I would be completely with you.
In spirit, you wouldn't actually say that, but in spirit would be.
And all that memorabilia, you're going to bring that in tomorrow, Jimmy?
Gene Simmons memorabilia.
That's good. Would you break something else from your collection in honor of the fact that Ann hates Gene Simmons?
Pull that wig off, add 2 guys, and you have a lemon party. No shit. Fuck you.
Don't mess with Ed.
Oh, there he is, right?
Is that really him without his hair?
That's good.
That's
some say it is, and others say that it was a stunt.
Right.
Like he was put a bald cap on.
Oh, did he?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Go play keyboards for Letterman.
Well,
fuck yourself.
Why don't we...
fuck your mother.
Let's give an open invite to Gene Simmons to come back on our show to comment on what Ann is saying today.
No problem.
And in between commenting, we'll let you plug a few of your shitty products.
What would he be fucking plugging now?
Besides other people's
trying to plug,
friends.
Trying to plug my ex-girlfriend.
Can we get Gene Simmons on the phone at least? Like now would be good.
Yeah, he's waiting.
Huh?
I can see if they're up.
Oh, yeah, he needs his Betty by.
Yeah.
Fuck. Tell him to do a shot at Geritol and get his ass on the phone. Fuck him.
I'll say, Anthony, I'm upset with you, but buy my new DVD on Sunday.
What I was doing... No, you don't understand.
That's just what I do.
See, this is what I do. I know these guys.
He would say something like that. You're absolutely right.
It's just what I do. I don't know why you're getting so upset.
Why you
I didn't
he tried to
fuck her.
Yeah, he'd do that passive-aggressive bullshit that he does. Why get upset, Anthony? Why? I don't understand.
She's a big
Where's
girl.
this hostility coming from? If she wanted to fuck me, she would have fucked me. But since she didn't, where's the problem?
He's got his fucking.
And it would be
voice
like, well, Gene, you came over here and started fucking with me. You didn't tell me shit about that. And then playing me off like I'm a fucking sap by telling me you're going to go and fuck my girlfriend that night where no one was in on the joke except you and your ego? Go fuck yourself.
You know what he would say.
What?
How do you know she didn't want it?
How do you know? They all want it from Gene. Just watch my video.
They're all dogs.
Look at my video. It looks fantastic. As I lay there. Ugh. Just fucking, oh my God. Being ravaged by that. That fucking ball sack must scrape on the rug like melted Turkish taffy.
We're supposed to be interviewing Chris Jericho.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. And that TV show, where, when is that?
I don't know if we compete with droopy doilies.
He's got doily ass and Turkish taffy balls.
All I have to say is thank God it wasn't Ozzy, because then it would be really confusing in here today.
No.
Thank God it's
Ozzy wouldn't do that.
Ozzy would do that, right?
Ozzy's a respectful man.
Ozzy has
You know what it
respect.
was? It was the lack of respect for me. He disrespected me.
Especially as a guest on your show.
Yes, as a guest on my show. Thank you, Chris.
Absolutely.
As a guest on the show, and he disrespected me, knew he was disrespecting me, and did it in a way where he knew I didn't know the situation, so I couldn't even fight back, which is a pussy-ass fucking punk move.
Nice. Let's go to the phones.
Yes.
People want to defend Gene Simmons here. Greg in New Hampshire.
Oh, hey, the day of that original interview, I was getting douche chills like you can't even believe. I called a few times so you guys would trash him. And I'm so glad I'm still listening to hear it now because he is such a douchebag. Thank you.
Good. When does the fucking Gene Simmons Kiss penis implant come out? So maybe you could fuck a little better. You are one lousy fuck from the look of it. Oh, God. That's his sex music. That's what girls like. A nice fucking fuck that they could use a grandfather clock pendulum to fuck by. A metronome with the fucking weight way up top. That's what they want to see. Tick tock, tick tock. Change it up a little, Gene.
Do you fuck faster or harder?
I do it all. Slow, fast. I like poking a little, and then wham, the slow drive. The slow drive. And then fast. And then one leg's up, the other leg's up. They're both down. Flip over. We'll do it this way. I'm on my back. She's on her back. We're both on our fucking head. Against the headboard. Against the bed. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking.
And in comparison, Gene Simmons?
That's how we fuck. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, how about I go and fuck your girlfriend? No.
He's turning dopey.
Fuck me harder, Gene.
No. I think the three of us could just leave and let Anthony talk to us for another hour.
Had it. And Gene Simmons, enough of him already.
He's getting a lot of publicity. He would love this.
Oh, yeah, he would.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
No, all publicity is good
Bringing
publicity.
everybody back to Kiss.
That's what it is.
The greatest rock and roll band ever.
It all comes back to Kiss. Shut it.
That's really
fucking Gene.
Glad we got that out.
Man, that was purged. That's been
I'm
purged.
surprised I forgot about that.
Yeah, well, now you're never going to forget it now.
How did I forget that?
Do you want the audience to Google bomb something? Gene Simmons,
lousy lay.
Nah, we can do better than that.
Really?
Yeah, that is pretty
Gene
bad.
Simmons wig.
Our problem is most of our listeners don't know how to spell lousy.
Yeah, that's true.
They'll mess it all
or
up.
Gene.
They have Gene Simmons living in Laos.
Right.
J-E-A-N-S. I don't know what happened. Gene Simmons went to Laos with it? He's got lice.
How about it?
No. You could just throw it in the washing machine.
How about a simple F Gene Simmons?
That's good. Yeah. I don't care.
What do you got?
I'd had it with him by that point. And then I'd had it with him when he was sitting there. I was just being gracious because, again, as Chris had pointed out, he's a guest on the show. But after I found out, I was like so pissed that I didn't get a chance to like jump on him for that whole fucking episode.
Because you had no idea.
No, that's the point. I didn't know.
And would have unloaded in front of him. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
He didn't know.
Oh, that's got to be a treat into the girl's ear. That's got to be a treat. Oh. Sorry, Jim, I'm kind of using your bit, but
that's all right.
Oh, the Gene Simmons. Oh, after that fucking lousy fuck.
Does it end with a blurka, blurka, blurka?
Blurka, blurka. Oh, just no muscles left to launch any jizz. It just must dribble out. Oh,
like lava.
Oh, it's just got to be horrible. You know when you turn the hose off first and then take the nozzle off?
Lava.
And it just goes glug, glug over the top of your hand.
Lava after the eruption.
Oh, yeah.
Just
the volcano's long been dormant.
It's very bubbly.
Just pours over the edge every so often. A glurg, glurg, glurg. Misfire. Fuck.
Can I just say, out of all the radio interviews I've done, that your microphones smell the nicest? Do you guys have sprays?
Oh, people have to do that beforehand.
Man, that's really nice smell. It's like you've washed these overnight.
Little lava coming down the mountain. A glurg, glurg, glurg. It's lava moving so slowly people can just walk by it. That's Gene.
Man, you're on the case, man. He's pulling up all this great stuff.
I'm feeling I'm going to come. Give me another 10 minutes. Glurg, glurg. Please.
Was Jill upset at the time?
Yeah, she wasn't very happy about that.
She's the type of girl that
can
take care of herself. But
yeah, she did. She took care of herself.
And management actually went to her and said, look.
Yeah, said, was there, a problem that we should know about and stuff? Because it was so blatant and like
what gave it away? She was
invasive.
What gave it away? She was taking a shower, scrubbing.
She's sitting in a cold tub, just quietly weeping.
Right, I don't want to use the word, but
type of shower.
Got to get the filth off me.
I can't get over what a good fuck Anthony probably is. Honest to God, fuck much more like Gene does. I'm a little worse lay. I'm mediocre because I'm so high maintenance. I have to just go slow. You have to play with my nipples because I've desensitized myself jerking off so badly.
I'm going to go back to Jimmy now.
I enjoy
Jimmy
fucking.
Ant's got a problem with Gene Simmons. Coincidentally, you got a book called "I Hate Your Guts."
Yes,
there will be a paperback, and you know how you got to add some new material in the paperback. Will there be
an appendix?
A Gene Simmons chapter in honor of Anthony.
I would
certainly see that.
I would happily. I actually put a Gene amendment in the old book in Happy Endings because it was whatever. But I would happily, if Anthony wrote something and wanted to put it in.
You won't write it though.
It wouldn't be as funny if I wrote because Anthony's angry.
I would love to.
I would happily put it under my name.
But you're the author. I think you should write it in honor.
Oh, would I love to write that?
No, but with Anthony, have to just transcribe what he said.
Yeah, just take the tapes of the show.
I don't think you couldn't do any better than that.
I would happily, for Anthony, put any type of in this paperback. Would love to.
Thank you, Jim.
That's not a bad angle.
It's a great angle.
I would love to get Jill's side of the story.
What?
I'm just saying. What would it take for Jim Norton to,
I don't know. I'd have to meet him in public or in person and see if that's there. Yeah, we've never actually met in person.
Well, Katie, this is Gene Simmons, and I know you'd fuck me. I know you'd absolutely fuck me because
Gee, I didn't know you were there either.
I'm so fantastic.
Yeah, we.
I heard you're a bad lay, though.
Yes, I'm horrible. I'm terrible at fucking.
But you make up for it in the other departments.
No, I make up for it nowhere. I'm a pompous ass.
Ew.
I'm jealous. I'm conceited.
Dude, did he piss you guys off or what?
And I fuck like I should be in a retirement home.
Yeah, so don't piss us off, Katie.
No, I won't, because I am a good lay. I don't need that rumor being spread.
All right.
It looks more like Gene Simmons.
Oh, you had to bring up Gene Simmons.
Slowly I turn, step by step.
What, you don't like Gene Simmons?
Gene Simmons is a piece of crap. What a douche he is.
You didn't mention Gene Simmons.
I've never had an opinion on him either way.
Gene Simmons is a self-serving, sellout douchebag who is also a phony, a liar, and a creep.
But how do you feel about him as a person?
He disrespected me personally by trying to pick up on my girlfriend, knowing it was my girlfriend, coming on my show, and then screwing with me about it without me knowing that he was trying to do this. My chick was all upset. at the time because he was like pinned her against the wall, pretty much, and was being very forward.
Right.
And and then he comes on the show, and I was like, oh, well, so what are you doing tonight? He goes, maybe I'll just F your girlfriend. And I kind of laughed because I figured he didn't know who my girlfriend was or anything like that. But he did, and he was talking to her and trying to pick up on her like this old bat would do, just anything to try to keep his lousy ego going. And it was just, I'm broken up with her now, so I don't care if he just bangs the hell out of her.
Right,
whatever. Give her a good one. Well, you know, that's but at the time, it was nothing but sheer disrespect for me. And Gene Simmons can kiss my balls.
Well, he can probably lick your ass at the same time.
Exactly. Thank you.
Did I just get... That was a good one.
We both got dumped out, but I figured...
They heard it. They heard it on the internet and satellite. Don't worry about it.
I just... The guy...
Gene Simmons tongue joke.
I despise him for doing that to me because it was... I took it very personally that he went and personally disrespected me as he's on my show plugging more of his Kiss garbage. What are you selling now? Huh? Kiss Geritol? Why don't you do that? Wrap the Kiss logo around Geritol. Just call it Kiss Energy for ancient people. And his stupid porno that he made, you see that?
No.
Did you see that anticlimactic piece of garbage that he did?
I'm getting comfortable for this.
I don't like repeating things and stuff, but it's the best way to describe it. Like, do you ever see a National Geographic when they show the old lion on it's his last year as head of the Pride, and he's nailing the lioness, and he just does that rump kind of a motion? That's Gene Simmons porno. He doesn't know how to have sex with a woman properly and make her feel good. He doesn't. I'm sorry. I was watching the video and going, that has got to be the most unsatisfied woman ever. But I'm Gene Simmons. Look at my tongue. I know how to... Stop. If you wouldn't use it half the time for yapping about some candy bar that's coming out or a credit card with the logo on it or who you're suing for saying the word kiss. Jackass. I hear he goes to carnivals and has kissing boots closed. That's my band's name. It's Kiss. I don't... jackass.
Thanks, Jim. Thank you for bringing up Gene Simmons.
That was a surprise for you, Anthony.
Huh?
That was a surprise for Anthony.
What?
Gene, come on in.
That's good.
That would
Let
rule.
him come in.
That would rule.
Let him come in.
That would rule.
That ass.
That lion.
There it is. Look at that lion. That is the most lackluster lay that lioness has ever gotten. Hello. How are you? Have you bought the Gene Simmons Kiss coffin? Where are you going?
Oh, they do sell coffins, don't they?
Oh, of course they do.
I saw that on the show.
She just went to lay down after the lion gave
That's
it to
what
her.
Gene should have been laying in when he had sex with that broad. Hey, maybe they thought she was dead. Well,
all right. Roland's last day.
Suffice to say, I'm not a Gene Simmons fan.
No. Oh, he'll have a rebuttal.
Will he?
Yeah, he'll be brave enough to try to call the show.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to lose this one.
Why so angry?
You're going to lose
Anthony?
this one.
Why so angry?
Roland's last day, the boys put together...
Shill.
Just don't mention Gene Simmons in front of him.
Oh, that jackass.
Don't mention Gene.
Really? You know, he was at the premiere for Role Models because there's a whole Kiss
Was
theme
he?
in the movie.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
of
better
course
not
he
talk.
was. Was he selling anything in a cart out in front? Kiss friggin' buttons or something?
Why? What happened?
Well, maybe we should not
just
talk
an
about
idiot.
it.
I'll bring it up after the break.
After the break, you'll explain to Sean William Scott.
Quickly, I'll give it the brief version. I won't go off like I did the other day.
And we were all fans. We're not going to, fake that here, but,
I was never a big Kiss fan. I like two of their hits.
Love Gun?
Yeah, like stuff like that everyone knows.
You
The
probably
obscure stuff, I'm like, I don't care.
You're probably like Beth. Remember, he even had to take credit for that song,
Yes.
even though it was Peter Chris's
That
moment.
was my song. I actually came up and named the song Beth and said, shut up.
That's a good impression.
Oh,
That's
the
awesome.
guy is just constantly trying to sell and take credit for everything. His sex tape was pathetic.
Oh, gross. He's getting a sex tape?
Oh, yeah.
I told you not to bring it up, Sean William Scott.
Sorry.
Get a nice lumbering lay from the old Baldy.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, he has a very good reason why.
I want to hear it.
All right, we'll tell you after the break. And, William Scott, one of our friends, we could say that now. His new movie, Role Models, comes out this Friday. We're all excited to see that one. We haven't seen the last two, but we're going to see this one.
Okay, it was worth the wait. This is a better one.
And I'm serious. I'm going to go check it out. I'm hoping to get a copy ahead of time.
Yeah, we got to go to the theater. We need the business.
All right, I'll go to the theater. What the hell?
We'll get a big group of guys and friends together.
That's how it works. You know what's great about him? He gets very excited to come on our show, and he needs to know everything that has gone on since the last time he's been here, because he knows we're going to have good stories for him.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, he's like, you still seeing that girl from the news? I was like, oh, no.
Well.
So I told him that whole story, that whole sordid story of fire in the backyard.
It feels so boring. I hear these stories. I'm like, I got to get out. We got to party.
Insane.
What part did you like of that story?
The story?
I told it on the air.
I think it's I think my favorite is just her opening up the walk-in closet.
The closet door.
I can imagine being in that situation where you just know she goes to the one and you're like, well, okay, so she goes wrong, but is it going to keep going? And then just the fact that she opens the other one, she's like, hi. What'd she say? She goes, hello.
She went, oh, hello. How long have you been my boyfriend? And then the girl gave her an answer, 3 weeks.
Were we secretly really happy? Was it kind of awesome?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way to end it, but I'm not an end it kind of guy. I can't just walk up and go, we're through. I've had it. I'm enough with you, and I find you're a little too demanding for my...
He doesn't believe in diplomacy. He believes in atom bombs.
Atom bombs for everything. Atom bombs for everything.
A definite end.
It was just one of those situations where I found out, like, every day of my life was being planned out. Like, here, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, Thursday'd roll around. I'm like, I just kind of want to sit around and watch TV or something. And it's like, but we have this and that and then, this weekend. Like, everything was manic and crazy and had to do this, that, and the other thing. I'm just like, I can't take
You weren't ready. That's all. You didn't want a relationship.
Yeah,
I did.
I did.
Single, you know?
And I was
the family thing, right? Did you have to hang out with the family?
Yeah. A lot of family stuff. I'm a homosexual? What? Apparently, that's what she said. She goes, so you go out with a girl with a body like a boy? Is that what it is? You like young boys? What are you, gay? Oh, Uncle Paul.
What are you, gay?
What are you, gay?
Wow. Nice one.
Like, she couldn't fathom.
Because that makes a lot of sense since you've been sleeping with this girl for 3 weeks.
That I was, doing something like that.
You must be gay.
With that, so I got to be, I'm quite a fruit. And, that got out of hand with the burning of property and the prisoner exchange and having to pay for
dead guy ashes. Is dead guy
ashes,
still in the fire pit.
All the features, all the features. And then I didn't tell the story when it happened because she didn't want, like, anything getting out and a big hassle being made with the Gene Simmons thing. But then since we broke up and I was reminded of it the other day, I got all pissed off. But after the fact, Gene Simmons came on our show, as he usually does, to hawk some crap, to hawk some garbage with the KISS logo on it. And he had just been over at the CW11 doing an interview over there to hawk his crap. So my girlfriend at the time, she was working over there, as we all know, and he walked up to her, and this office is like all glass and everything, so everyone's seeing, and like kind of with his body pins her against the wall and starts like trying to grab at her and asking, hey, we'll go out tonight. What are you doing this evening? Me and you. You know, I really find you attractive, and I think we should go out. And she's like, I have a boyfriend. I don't care. I have a girlfriend. I'm free and open to all sexual experiences. It is his psycho babble Gene Simmons crap. So she goes, no. She goes, as a matter of fact, you're going over there to do an interview with my boyfriend. He's Anthony from the Opie and Anthony show. Yes, well, whatever. He didn't care or anything like that.
No way.
So he's pulling all this crap, and it got so bad that her boss actually went over to her and asked, was there a problem? Like, we were watching, and it seemed like you were having a problem with Gene. She goes, I handled it. But yeah, he was being very forward and very, weird. Trying to touch and weird and everything
in front
like
of everybody? It's like a morning show, too, right?
Yeah. It was like, so then he comes over on our show, sits down, and now he knows exactly that. It was my girlfriend, that he's doing that to. I didn't know that he knew, so we're talking and stuff, and
but you had no clue that
that
went
had
on.
happened.
Okay,
No,
so
I didn't know yet.
Interviewing Gene Simmons.
So now I'm there. I'm the host of a show that he's on now, hawking his goods, and he starts this whole thing with because I go, so what are you going to be doing tonight? He goes, maybe I'll be effing your girlfriend.
And I laughed.
No.
And I laughed because I'm like, oh, if you only knew, like, who my girlfriend was.
No way.
And he's like, oh, yeah, well. So now it's a complete disrespect on me and stuff. And I'm not even into that low, yo, you're disrespecting me. But it was a complete lack of respect. Like, he's in on this little secret and thinks he's got this shot at the time. And he does now, and I don't care. But, like, at the time.
She can burn.
Yeah, she seems to have burnt my wig in the fire pit. So he's pulling, like, that crap on me.
So did he do it, like, where... Like, he was actually just like, I'm literally going to hook up with your girlfriend.
Yeah, he actually thought that he was going to hook up with her that night.
Wow.
Like, that's what he did. And he was playing me with that whole thing.
What a jerk.
Like, to himself. It wasn't even a joke that anyone knew about. Like, to his own ego. Him and his ego were having a good laugh about the whole thing. So I just sat there and didn't know. And then when I found out, he was already gone. So now I'm just like... If that son of a bitch wants to come on the show to hawk his crap, let him on. Don't tell him anything, and I'm blindsiding him. For the cheap, friggin' selfish, money-grubbing sea sucker that he is. And I saw his sex tape. It got out. And he is the worst lay ever. Always talking about, yes, the passion of Gene Simmons. I get girls, and, you know, I'm in an open relationship, and I can have sex with whoever I want. And who would want it? You mangy old puma.
That's how you really feel.
He's just doing this slow little chugunk, like all mountain.
Here it is.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him. What is that? I said it before. I'll say it again. It's like one of those, the old lion on the Serengeti, getting his last year as head of the pride.
Oh, that's terrible. When did this come out?
It's horrible.
What is this?
Ka-chunk.
That's
Ka-chunk.
Gene Simmons.
Ka-chunk.
There you go.
Oh,
Wow,
Ka-chunk.
you're really going at it, Gene.
Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk.
All the stamina of a sloth.
I thought that was Steve.
God.
Oh my gosh, that's disturbing.
Yeah.
Jeez, did you have to smack her and wake her up during that?
Wow, that is so weird.
Gene Simmons.
Where did that thing come out? It was on purpose, right? He just like it was like
it's one of those. Let me make my career because I'm dying over here. Let me do a sex tape and let it out.
Now for Sean William Scott, now you got the comparison.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Look,
here's Gene.
Here's the lion.
There's the lion, and that's exactly what it is. Dunk, dunk. There it is. Hello. Waiting for some young lion to take his pride from him.
Same hair. Same hair, too.
Let me bite you on the neck. What, you didn't like that? And there she goes, away to lay down.
Crying.
All right, leave me alone. But I'm Gene Simmons.
Don't do. Wait, I can't do Gene Simmons. Shit.
You have to just keep talking, and then put your hand over his hand, like there's a problem. Like you're distracting such genius. Shut it.
I'm sorry. Just don't bring up Gene Simmons on the show ever.
God.
Fucking is there any kind of Kiss box set or something coming? I gotta get him to sign it. Wait, that's the wrong thing to say.
Yeah,
that's probably that would be to sign it.
Gotta get him.
Jab the pen through his neck.
Hey, look, you should tell him we gotta come on. Anthony's got a problem with you.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
No, what's your problem? Why would you have a problem with his soft-spoken, fucking passive-aggressive bullshit that he does all the time?
You know what?
I'll unload like a maniac on him. I don't care.
Just like you did on Mancow.
I gave him the best call he ever had.
You made a valid point.
I made a valid point.
That was the greatest ever.
I was told that was a really good point and a good call, and God, what a dick I am.
Yeah.
I was supposed to, hit him then, right betwixt the eyes.
You're a fucking bad prank caller.
I stink.
You were really bad that day. I understand what you were going for.
Prince Albert in a can? Yes. All right, I'll be down to purchase it.
Yes, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Is your refrigerator running? Yes. Thank God, because power has been spotty in certain areas.
Do you have 10-pound balls? Yes. Good. I like a nice light bowling ball. I'll be down to bowl soon.
Two Jews walk into a bar. Really? Yes. Apparently they're both thirsty.
They said hi to the owner.
Yes.
I think they liked that one the best.
Of course they did. They understand quality when they hear it. Those fucking three miscreants outside.
When you have Gene come in, make sure Danny types really loudly.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
Oh, just type.
I'm going to bring in one of those keyboards from like 1987 where it's like you can't even try to type softly on the stick.
Clickety, clackety, click, clickety, clackety.
It sounds like they're spring-loaded for some reason.
Clank, clank, clank.
Clickety, clack. Just bring in an old typewriter and for no reason just smack it. Ding, zip.
How did
any...
Or an electric one, yeah.
How did anybody write on a typewriter? Isn't it amazing? I mean, I had one, but it's amazing.
Mechanical, where the force of your finger actually is making the little letter thing pop up. Nothing electric, just a fucking mechanical machine.
You're bludgeoning the paper with it. Basically, the paper's being smashed with a letter.
It's being beaten with the alphabet.
Yeah. It's like the fucking machine has an arm with a letter and it goes, here, fucko. Whack! Whack! Whack!
You're right, too, because it goes over the top before it hits the paper.
It's got to build up speed. Yeah. It comes around and builds up speed like an overhand right.
Here you go. Whack!
That's the difference between myself and you guys, because when I was going to school, we all had laptops.
Oh, did you?
And you guys,
we weren't all wealthy. We weren't all wealthy.
Not wealthy. It's just a generation thing.
Yes.
You guys went to school when they had the typewriters and stuff.
How'd you have a laptop in school?
Because I'm younger
Perhaps
than
more
you
than that,
guys.
Aunt. Oh, God damn it! I didn't get it.
Of course not.
What? What's that?
My school had 12 fingers. She had an extra finger.
What, she typed 14,000 words a minute?
72 a minute.
No
way. She had 12 fingers. Whenever she ate chicken, we'd all fucking mock her, go like that, and lick the sixth finger. She had a little baby finger.
Guys were a scream.
Yeah.
But a hoot.
Well, where'd you go to Panic High? Holy mackerel! Welcome to Laugh School USA.
That was good.
Not one to be had. That's the best you guys could do with a sixth finger.
Yeah, really.
Is this?
We were kids. Spike was on TV. This is what he had to say.
Oh boy,
what do you think he had to say?
I am very disappointed McCain did not win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our children, your children, my children, sometime soon, within the next decade or so, are going to look back at this epic moment that occurred in America yesterday, and they're going to say to us, the older generation, what took you people so long? Do you ever think about that, what happened last night in terms of that?
I think about it all the time, but
we cannot forget the 400 years of slavery. This is something that nobody wants to talk about. It's not taught in school.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, Spike Lee.
Let's see where he goes with it.
I don't know. I'm not fucking listening to slavery babble anymore. I'll listen to Jimmy's point he made earlier about recent racism that was in this country from people that are still alive that remember not being able to go into a diner, and that completely understandable.
That was a good point Jimmy made.
But exactly.
We all like that
But don't
today.
pour your fucking slavery shit on my ass again. Fuck you, Spike Lee. It's over. That shit was over. The shit that happened afterwards, address it. And now it's gotten so much fucking better that there's a black guy as president. Rejoice. Be jubilant to my chagrin. But don't fucking, within his first goddamn statement, he brings up slavery again. Enough with the fucking slavery.
We better not play the second
I
clip.
want to hear the second clip.
No, I'm putting it away.
It's important. I would like to hear because
No, can't do it.
Opie, he might go somewhere you don't think he's going to go.
No.
It's like someone just sold their last one yesterday, the way they fucking talk about it. I'm sick of it.
All right, what the hell? It could be fun.
Yeah.
All this is came out of 400 years of slavery, which built this country. And we haven't been able to deal with that. How are you going to deal with everything else that came behind that? But as you're talking about historians, it's going to be BB and AB. BB is everything happened before Barack. AB is everything that happened in this country,
I use
in the
different
world.
letters.
After Barack, it's a defining moment. BB and AB.
Yeah, he's trying to
Is
get,
it?
He's
Are
trying
they
to get
going to
that
think
going.
like that? Like fucking Jesus Christ. Again, another fucking subtle Jesus reference.
He's the black Jesus.
BC and AD.
Everyone knows Jesus was black, so.
Well, of course. He's the second fucking coming of Jesus. This is the shit that annoys the fuck out of me. Not the fact that there's a black president. I was talking in the elevator. He might be the best fucking president ever. Who knows? I don't know what this guy's all about. He hasn't told anybody what he's all about. Might turn out that he's a great president. But it's fucking douchebags like Spike Lee that piss me off.
I love Spike. You don't like Spike?
Oh, Spike's a fucking cunt.
I just like he's a good director.
Spike Lee's a cunt.
What do you hate more, Spike Lee or Gene Simmons?
Come on, Ant.
Come on, Ant. That's a rough one.
Let me think.
All right.
I have to weigh this out.
Spike just hates your heritage. He wouldn't fuck your girl.
Well, neither did Gene.
I know he wouldn't try,
but
though.
he was trying.
Yeah. This is a rough
But now
one.
I don't care, so I hate Spike Lee.
More.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
So you have forgiven Gene Simmons?
Fuck no. He's a close second.
How was Ace?
Ace is great. Because Eddie's good friends with Ace, so Ace doesn't even remember any of the stories. So he just said, tell that one. I don't remember it. He's like, I did that?
Really? You get a lot of that?
He likes, he gets along with Gene, actually, though. I thought they hated each other.
No, did you just say Gene Simmons?
Yeah.
You didn't
that
bring up
guy.
Gene, did you?
Why?
That
What's
jackass.
Oh, my God. Here
That's
we go.
that bastard.
Oh, boy.
Ugh.
Who's mad at him?
Oh, Gene Simmons is a douchebag.
Oh,
He's just a tool. He's
Why would you
a
do
self-promoting ass who thinks he can get whatever he wants in this world. But you can't, Gene, can you? You couldn't, could you?
No, and didn't really care until it hit him personally, is what he's getting at.
One time he went over to WB11 and tried like picking up on my chick.
Yeah.
And-
WB11, were you dating her in 97?
Or wherever it was.
CW11.
I should remember the C part of that.
Why don't you just say WPIX?
Yeah.
Oh, they brought that back.
He's banging Phil Rizzuto.
Picks. Officer Joe Bolton. Going way back.
Yeah.
Captain McCarthy was his name. Yeah, it was.
So he tried to pick up your chick?
Yeah. And at the time, she had told him, look, no, stop. Because he was like pushing himself on her in the office, like everybody was watching. And it made her boss later on go up to her and go, what's going on with him? Like, what's his problem? And she tells me what Gene is pulling. And but before she told me, Gene came right from there to here. So I do an interview with him. We're doing the interview, and he starts like talking about how, maybe tonight I'll have sex with your girlfriend. Something, and I start laughing. I'm like, what?
Right.
Like he's just throwing it in as a jab to me, knowing what he knows, me not knowing what happened.
Okay.
And it was, kind of serious at the time because he was, being a real, douche about the whole thing.
and like making me look like a sap, like a douche. So Gene Simmons can kiss my ass. He's coming on our show promoting his garbage, his Kiss garbage, and and meanwhile he's personally disrespecting me.
Yep.
And the girl that I was going out with at the time that I don't care now if he tags with the whole band, but whatever.
But at the time it meant something.
At the time it was like it really pissed me off, stupid Gene. And then I brought up his dumb porno movie that he put out because he's trying so hard for attention that he's got to put out a porno. One of these. Oh, the tape got out. Oh, did it? And there he is doing the slow-mo hump. What a lousy lay.
It was bad. I didn't see it. Yeah.
Oh, horrid. Just this slow lumbering. Mix it up a little, Gene. Mix it up. God damn. He's just the one position, just same speed. The girl looked thrilled to have him on top of her. Ugh.
Yeah, especially if you give taping it, you're going to want to put on a performance.
Yeah. Do something. Yeah. Grab an ankle. Something.
You didn't say it's black and white?
No.
It's not a good movie.
No, it's awful.
You got it, then?
It's
not
horrible.
that impressive.
And you would think if Gene Simmons was going to make a movie, he'd tie it into the Kiss thing and, show that he can still, when he was on stage and that tongue would come out, show a little action like that.
Wear a Kiss condom.
Something. This lumbering, slow motion. Look at him. Yeah, here I am. I'm going to get this girl. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. This is all you're going to get from Gene.
This is all she gets.
And this will cost you. Right now he's thinking of copyright infringements that are going on all over the globe. The Kiss logo.
She tried.
How could I screw over other bandmates for money?
Yeah, something went on because she went to grab his hair and quickly moved her hand.
Of course, because it would have come off in her hand. Look, that head of hair. Stop it.
Look at this lucky girl, what she gets.
She is sexy, though.
That's what she's getting. Oh, God. What are they on, a bathroom rug?
No, it's a bed.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's some...
Looks like a crappy bed, too, Gene.
It's like an Afghan or something on top of the bed. Anyway... before we...
She's got her shoes on. He's got his shoes on. What is this?
Doesn't even take his pants
off. Is he wearing
off.
Socks?
I don't know.
His pants are still by his ankles.
Yeah.
You gotta like
That's
that, though.
Good. I want to see him shimmy. Go, I have to drop a turd. And just shimmy away with his pants by his ankles like an old codger. Now she's appears to be on top. Look at him. There's no effort.
Gum. He's chewing gum in the middle of it.
No effort is he putting forth. For all of his sexual prowess he loves to talk about, he is just awful. God, no payoff whatsoever.
She's sexy, though, man. Look at
How could I capitalize on a Kiss lunchbox?
That is pretty bad. I mean, he's not even grabbing her at all when she's on top.
Nothing.
He's just...
Oh, God, Gene.
Just there. All right. It's good Jimmy left because this phone call might put Anthony in a tizzy.
Why?
And it also puts Jimmy, old Jimmy Norton, in a tough position. It's Nick in Atlanta. How are you, Nick?
What's up, guys?
Hey, Nick.
Hey, every day's not complete until you have a little Gene Simmons. Old Gene is ringing the bell at NASDAQ this morning. I figured you may want to tune in, see your hero.
Oh, is that what he's doing? I saw him on the news. It was like, what? Why? What's going public? Kiss? Is that what's happening? The Kiss stock is going public. It's going to be a great thing. I'm having an IPO for KISS. Shut up, you fucking, you money-grubbing fucko.
Why do you hold a grudge?
What?
You're holding a grudge.
He personally insulted me.
Yeah.
He disrespected me.
Yeah.
In front of me, right in front of my face.
Yeah.
With knowledge that he had that I did not have at the time.
Yeah.
And was trying to make me look silly in his eyes. But he thought he was Mr. Big. Can
we go to the? Can we go?
Oh,
can we go?
God.
Yeah, we did pretty well yesterday. Heidi, the Bulls showed some resilience late in the trading session, but today we're expecting
about to
a
open the
lower
market
open and the major
Anthony's favorite, Gene
averages to
Simmons.
once again test the recent lows.
Look at
As
him.
one analyst says, the 400-pound gorilla in the room is the auto bailout. On Capitol Hill yesterday, UAW Union President Ron Gettelfinger said that if one of the big three goes bankrupt, it could take the other two down with it. This comes amid more signs of distress in the housing market. New home construction plunged 4.5% last month.
He pushes the
to
button.
lowest level
His
on
wig
record,
should
and
fly off when he
mortgage
hits the
lender
button.
Fannie Mae in danger of being
That'd be great.
delisted from the New York Stock Exchange.
Oh, no,
because
another
its share
delisting.
price has been under $1 for a month now.
Oops. Well, that's all he got to do. That's it. He presses a button so the bell rings. Right. And then he gave the fucking the rock and roll sign. Right.
Kind of a devil's-
the horns, the devil horn
But he
rock
had
and
the
roll
thumb
sign.
out, though, too.
Why is he doing it? What does he have to do with anything? Usually the people that ring the bell have something to do with Wall Street.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
sure
know
he's
what
got
he's
something
doing.
going on. He's selling something. He's got shares in something.
My videotapes of my sexploits. You'll see me fuck in slow motion. So it's the only way I can fuck.
Oh, please.
Why did we mention Gene Simmons?
Try your best. Try your best, asshole. Whatever.
How long are you going to hold this grudge?
Forever.
Forever?
He disrespected me.
What happens if he comes in here and defends
I will
his position?
lay into him on every front, not even on the fact that he was trying to pick up my girlfriend at the time.
Do I have to remind you of what happened when you confronted Mancow? You gave him some of the best radio ever.
I gave him a great call. What a dick.
You gave him a thought starter.
I did.
And I'm sure his phones were lit with traditional radio after you hung up for another half hour. So,
but no, Gene Simmons will never be forgiven.
So you promise that there will be a nice confrontation when he finally comes in here.
I will just pummel him about his fucking sellout attitude, and then he'll just be like, "I'm making money off of my company, off of Kiss. That's what I do."
This stuff gets back to Gene, you know. He called us out on something else.
Fuck Gene.
And we did pretty well defending our position.
There he is. They're showing a replay of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he points like, yeah. Oh, it says Gene Simmons' family jewels behind him. That fucking reality show.
Yeah. A&E.
Stop. It's a fake reality.
But it's
not
like
real.
third or fourth season. It's
That
doing
is it.
very well.
How is it doing well? Who's watching that crap?
I don't know.
Garbage. Who's buying his Kiss garbage? Grow up, people. Fucking grow up.
There's a lot of
what
Kiss
are you buying?
fans
A
out
Kiss
there.
thing? Shut up, stupid Kiss fans out there. You suck. You worship this fucking fossil.
Let it go, Ant.
This fucking wigged fossil.
Let it go. You made your point.
No.
You made your point.
Never let it
Made
go.
your point.
He sat there in that fucking seat knowing what he attempted to do and failed miserably, and then gave me shit about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm sitting here like some kind of mook. Why, I never. He is quite a douche.
The Seth MacFarlane thing, SethComedy.com. We'll give him a nice plug today.
Fucking queen. Gene Simmons is a queen.
What?
He's a fucking queen.
Why is he a queen?
I'm just calling him that. Draw your own conclusions.
Now it's name calling.
Yeah.
Can we get Gene on the phone today? He's in New York.
Good one.
Maybe he could stop by. He knows where we are.
We're working on it.
Are we working on it?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him.
When is the confrontation going down, you think?
I don't know. Whenever he fucking
Steve? Making some
steps in
calls?
here.
10:50.
I'll make a call right now, but that process is ongoing. The requests have been into
Of
to get Gene in
course.
here.
Of course.
And what has he said?
Nothing yet. We're waiting for a
Of course,
response.
he's
What about his
scared.
people? What is it? What are?
We're checking his schedule.
My
Is the
people.
response you always get because
I
you got to go through
I have to check
intermediaries.
with my schedule. My schedule.
And call him out live on the show.
What? I call you out. I call you out, Gene Simmons.
We're gonna do a fight.
Show up here, and I'm gonna fucking call you out first for blatant disrespect of me, and for just being a fucking whore.
Yeah.
And a queen, and a lousy fuck, as proved on his lousy fuck videotape called "I'm Gene Simmons, a lousy fuck."
What would it take to get to fisticuffs? For real?
I come to blows.
Yeah?
Could come to blows.
Are we fighting after school today?
I'd pop him. Oh, if I popped him in the face, a lawyer would pop out his asshole and serve me with a subpoena in a second.
Well, that's my asshole lawyer, and you are now sued.
What if he said no lawyers? Do what you have to.
Fist man to man?
Yeah.
With fists?
Yeah.
Will he get to wear his big, tall shoes?
Yeah.
So he looks bigger than the short little Jew he is?
Is he really short, you think?
He's Jewish. I don't know if he's short.
There's some tall
He's been in
Jews.
here. I think he's...
What's some of those tall Jews?
Jeff Goldblum.
Which leads to what we want to play for everybody. That's called a segue in the biz, people.
and Danny just look at each other.
He's the only one.
And I must say, on instant feedback, they're kind of getting the chills of the douche variety because they know how this is going to end.
How?
With maybe a back down on your part.
Nope. Ain't gonna back down. I will leave the situation before I back down. If he won't, because he always just keeps talking, or he'll put his hand over the keyboard while Danny's trying to type because what he's saying is so fucking important that hearing a clickety-clack over it just ruins it. What the fuck is that idiot saying that's so important that a clickety-clack of a keyboard, of a new keyboard, they barely make a noise?
And I was trying to be extra quiet.
Yeah. He was upset, Danny, because you weren't paying attention to him.
Yeah.
Because he's in the room and someone wasn't paying attention to him in the room.
I got to say, Danny backed down as well. I'm disappointed in Danny as well.
No, you know what?
You should have been like, clang, clang, clang.
Oh, I just started hitting him with a mallet. I'd have played whack-a-key.
Right.
With a fucking mallet.
It's not my show.
Well,
we should. That's the only reason I didn't get up in his face a little more than that.
Next time he comes in, we're gonna have a xylophone for you,
dude. I swear, I have an old keyboard from the '80s that's just covered in filth, and it's so loud and terrible. Like you can't even pretend to be quiet on it because the minute you apply pressure, it's just click clack.
I like the xylophone idea though. You just playing it.
Just come in with a xylophone. Oh, would that be great?
All right. Well, Frankenstein was a tall Jew. Thank you, Pat from Wenatchee.
Same guy, him and Gene. Just pull the wig off, Gene. I'm Frankenstein.
Yeah. What exactly did Gene do? People don't know yet? Carl.
What are you, insane?
Carl.
I was locked up around the beginning of Jill and Nicolini. And Nicolini, I'm guessing it's got to do with that, but I just got out, and I don't know what's going on, so I'm trying to get caught up.
All right, hold on.
What are you locked up for?
Yeah, we want to be caught up with you. You got locked up for what?
Well, there's a bunch of outstanding parking tickets and warrants, and then I beat up a cop.
Wow, we got a lot of cop friends. They're not happy to hear this today, Carl.
No, I love the cops, I really do. But this guy was one of those two sizes too small, mirrored sunglasses, talk to the judge, and I just really had enough of him.
Well, you can't hit them.
Yeah, you can't hit a cop. That might be a bad thing.
I didn't mean to.
All right. So how much time did you do?
Are you calling from a Matrix phone? It sounds like the Matrix.
It's a piece of crap public internet phone.
All right. How much time did you do for beating up the cop and the parking tickets?
After all was said and done, and my lawyers and my money, it was probably about 5.5 months.
Oy. Oy. What was the worst thing that happened to you in the joint?
Nothing. It's bullshit in there. There's nothing.
You got raped in the ass, didn't you?
All right, yes.
It's not gay if you're in jail. You know that, right?
Of course not.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, Carl, you need to know what happened?
Gene Simmons went over to the news over there, what is it called? The CW11 News, where Jill Nicolini was doing the traffic at the time, and pretty much pinned her against the wall and started coming on to her. So why don't we go out tonight? Me and you. Let's go out. We'll go out. And other people in the room were very uncomfortable with the way he was coming on to her like that, because he was being overly aggressive, almost like a rape. So then she says, no, I got a boyfriend. And then he was like, I don't care. Whatever. And then she goes, by the way, you're going over there to see him in a few minutes. When you leave here, you're doing his radio show. It's Anthony from the Opie and Anthony show. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever. So he finally, backs off, puts his shitty working fucking dick away, and came over here, sat down in that very chair, and said to me that maybe I'll fuck your girlfriend tonight,
which was like ha-ha.
And it was like a ha-ha thing,
but it was based on some stuff.
And then I started laughing like, well, said if you only knew who she was, and he didn't fess up that he did know. He didn't fess up about his like just fucking the way he was coming on like that. So he disrespected me by saying that and by pulling that crap even after he knew that she had a boyfriend and it was me and whatever. Now, like I said, I don't give a shit because, you know, that relationship's ancient history.
But it's a
my
man
friend.
thing.
But it's a thing that transcends the relationship. It becomes an issue of two men being in a room and him being a fucking asshole and being disrespectful to me. And I'm not going to fucking have him come on here and hawk his wares and sell his Kiss garbage and use this as a platform to make even more money off of those rubes that fucking buy his shit. What the fuck?
He's still talking about Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter now, but I really wonder why Jill didn't give you a heads up when he was on the way here.
She told me
She knew.
after the fact because she didn't want a big deal made of it.
Oh.
She didn't want a big deal made of it.
Yeah, I understand why she didn't want to disrupt the show and be like the chick who gets people in trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
So she didn't want to make a big deal of it.
Yeah. She didn't want to give us good radio.
But
I understand.
But now,
well, it would have been amazing radio.
I think she
dude, I think she pretty much was a trooper with giving good radio.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I gotta say.
And most people
Good point.
People don't think in life that'll be good radio.
Yeah.
No one thinks that really. Like,
in
except
real
us.
life, yeah.
All right, so how does this end with the confrontation?
Gene Simmons sitting there at some point. He will sit there. I will explain that situation as I just did.
Yelling
and he will,
or calmly?
Calmly, but with barbs. I will inject some barbs into him as I'm doing it because he won't let me fucking talk anyway.
Right.
He'll be talking and then he'll just add, wait. Why so upset, Anthony?
Yeah.
Anthony, his condescending, passive aggressive shit.
Yeah. Can we have the official Anthony's calling out Gene Simmons promo for this fine channel of ours?
Of course.
The official Anthony has called you out, Gene. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
We want the official promo, and I want to hear it sooner than later.
Gene Simmons, you're a lousy fuck. You're disrespectful, and I fucking call you out. Oh! Yes.
No, he did. That might be a little too harsh. You might have to call somebody out a little different so they're willing to come to the table. See, I wouldn't be willing to come to the table if I heard of that. I'd be like,
You better come to the table.
But I wouldn't.
You better come to the table.
Shit.
That's it.
Could it end in a fake fight like you have to be held back?
Oh, it's
Like
like,
you're trying to get
let
to
me
him,
at him.
but they're holding you back.
It should end like one of the old Monday night wrestling shows where it's just like the big climax is happening, but they're running out of time. They gotta go.
Oh,
so.
no, we're out of time, King. And then it just cuts off. Yeah.
Sam runs in with the steel chair and it just fades to black.
You remember that shit? He used to just stop.
Yeah.
There'd be a giant fight going on. And they'd be like, well, we're going to wrap this slobber knocker up.
And you come out Monday and it's never referenced again.
No. What the fuck?
We've had great confrontations over the years. Let's not forget the man-cow confrontation, the Whoopi Goldberg confrontation. That was just an amazing
Gene Simmons
one.
has to try to hit on fucking other guys' chicks because that's the only in he has with girls. He talks about his fucking prowess. From what I saw in that videotape, he couldn't fucking, he can't fuck. He's awful.
I think the promo's too harsh. I'll redo it for you real quick.
All right. Go ahead.
Anthony Cumia needs to talk to Gene Simmons. This is Jim Norton. Big fan, Gene. Love the old stuff.
Boy, no.
And Anthony wants to talk to Gene about something.
No.
No, good?
I'm a big...
No. What's wrong with that?
Love the old stuff.
What's wrong with that?
I think it was too nice.
All right.
Like, then he might feel like he's blindsided when he comes in.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
We're working on the calling out Gene Simmons
I love
official
the promo.
promo. Just do something with the wig. The wig.
Gene, I call you out. Come on this show, and I'll rip your fucking wig off.
Oh! Too harsh.
Too harsh?
Too harsh. No one will come on the show to have their wig taken off. Who would? I wouldn't.
Damn it.
We'll see what kind of balls he
How
has.
about this?
Yeah.
Not too good, big droopy ones from watching that fucking porno. That horrid porno that he made to try to fucking get a little heat. What happened there, Gene? What happened there, Gene? Didn't pan out for you, that fucking porno? Ugh. Learn how to fuck and then tape it. Maybe you should tape a few and preview it.
What's the sounds of Gene Simmons having sex again?
What? Boom, 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 I'm fucking a girl. I'm a fucking. I'm Gene Simmons. I'm fucking. Could you fuck me faster, Gene? No. Look at him. Look at him. Fucking plastic face wig head. It says kiss at the New York Stock Exchange. No, it's just Gene Simmons. Look at him. What the fuck is he pointing at? I just want to say. What is this idiot saying? Please, I gotta hear it.
We're trying to get the audio in.
Get the audio. I want to hear what this complete fucking asshole is saying.
He was calling you out.
Yes, I call you out.
Do we have enough audio for the calling out promo?
Look at that fucking G.I. Joe hair. It's fake.
You need calling out promo audio?
Yeah.
All right. Gene Simmons, this is Jim Norton. Had a great time at the roast. Anthony is calling you out. He takes umbrance at what you've said.
Umbrance?
Is that not a word?
I thought it was umbrage.
Oh.
I'll take some umbrance, too.
That's right. It's hot in here. He likes some umbrance and a little umbrage. Umbrage.
Oh, come on.
Hey.
Gene Simmons, star of A&E reality show Family Jewels.
That's right, Ed.
There's Paul.
And
There's Ace.
Hey, Ed, know what I'm getting for Christmas? The Gene Simmons Guitar Hero guitar.
Oh, wow. He actually was able to finagle his fucking way into that, huh?
Yeah. Looks good, though.
Oh, it's the axe guitar?
Yeah.
Looks like a big battle axe?
Yeah, you can get that for Guitar Hero,
Gene
man.
is so cool.
Who wouldn't want this? You're just jealous.
Ugh. I smell Gene's fucking last album. What is that?
Oh, my God.
Jimmy farted?
I get sad when
I bet the underside of Gene's wig smells like that. That's what it smells like. Oh, God, that's horrible. Wow, is that bad?
Oh, boy, here we go. Borskin is not
You're so
happy.
sick.
Borskin, what's going on?
Hey, don't you know Gene can kick your ass, man? You know how good a shape you got to be in to go on tour and be around all like that?
Fuck that. I saw the video of him fucking. He sucks. If you can't fuck, you can't fight.
Fuck him up. Fight him.
We're getting some advice here for you, Ann. We got Kevin the trucker. Kevin.
Hey, good evening.
Good evening.
Guys, listen, Ed, here's the thing. Because he's so passive-aggressive, and I'm on your side about this,
Yeah.
you know he's going to come at you with that whole, well, I've obviously affected you. You'll have no effect on me kind of attitude. I just want to know what your response to that would be.
I'll say, shut up.
Wow, that's
all right.
That's scary.
All right.
That's kind of scary.
I'll say I'm not going to play your stupid passive aggressive game where you sit there all calm and just talk it out and then make like because I'm angry that I'm the wrong one or the crazy one here. You're a douche.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking you sold out your band, your institution, your bandmates. Everyone knows. Everyone calls you a douchebag behind your back or to your face. I'm just doing it to your face. Most people do it behind your back. I'll just throw shit in like that. I go, everyone knows you're a fucking money-grubbing asshole who would sell his own mother for a fucking buck. Because that's what you do. You took the rest of the guys in the band who were key players when Kiss was at its peak years ago and just sold them all down the fucking river. And you keep the franchise going because that's all you got.
Damn.
Because obviously you can't fuck and sell porno tapes.
It's got to end with the wig being removed.
And then take the wig. Ooh. Linger longer.
I like that. Take the wig.
Yeah.
Lingy
longy.
Lingy longy.
That's the promo you guys want.
Oh, here we go. Fred from Brooklyn. He's good for one.
Hey, Fred.
Hello, Fred.
Hey, congrats, Opie.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Hey, you better have some of New York's finest standing by. Gene blows fire. Watch it, Ant.
That's true. What if he is a demon? He blows fire.
What if he breathes some of that fire on you?
Ted fire.
Then what?
Ted fire.
What if he breathes that fire on you?
I'll dodge it.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's blowing fire. I'm dodging it.
You're going to back out, aren't you?
No, why would I? Why would I?
I think you back out.
Nope. This is a man-to-man issue. He disrespected me as a man. He disrespected me, which is the worst thing you can do. That's not as a performer. He didn't disrespect me, which I don't care, or anything like that. No opinion on this, that, the other thing. He disrespected me.
All right, let's go.
He knew the deal, yet he sat in that fucking chair and gave me what of it, thinking that he wasn't going to say anything because that night, they were going to go out.
Yeah.
He still had it in his head that, look go out. Can we go out?
Can we get Jill on the phone to get her side of the story?
She'll never get on the phone. She hates me.
Nate in Brooklyn. Nate, how are you?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Nate.
I just wanted to know, is Ant going to be every bit as harsh on Gene as he was on Sarah Jessica Parker and Bill Donahue?
Oh, more of our confrontations.
They never disrespected me.
We've had a few
One got me
confrontations.
fired, but...
Well, we're getting some advice for your fight. Dale in Minnesota. Dale.
Anthony.
Yeah?
What you got to do is just, before you guys get into it, throw some pennies on the floor to distract them.
Fucking Dale.
Thanks, guys. Punch it out.
All righty. Throw some pennies on the floor. Apparently that will slow him down.
Let's go up to Queensbury and say hi to
where?
Matt. Queensbury.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hi, Matt.
Matt of the Queensbury.
Ant, I have a question for you, Ant.
Yes, sir.
Who are you going to root for in a fight to the death between Gene Simmons and Barack Obama?
Oh, good question.
I'd have to go with Barack. He's younger. He's in better shape because he goes to the gym and whatnot. And you never bet on the white guy in a fight.
You know what?
Wow,
For the most
you must
part.
hate Gene.
Let's do that.
Keith in San Francisco.
Hey, guys.
Hey, faggot.
What's up, Keith?
I got a question for you. What if he gives you the condescending, well, then I'm sorry that it happened?
Yeah, what if there's an apology?
If there's an apology? No, I don't accept an apology.
Nice.
Because he could have done that.
I like that.
That day. No, and it wouldn't be sincere. He'd never apologize. He didn't apologize to his bandmates.
Hey, I don't think we've ever played the actual clip of him saying, maybe I'll fuck your girlfriend tonight.
Ooh, wow.
Can we find that?
Find Gene's tape and see what he actually said.
All right.
Because maybe I was wrong. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot.
Maybe it's a big misunderstanding.
Oh.
He is Dr. Love.
No, he's not. He needs a doctor to make fucking love. Inject some adrenaline into that motherfucker. The slow motion fucking asshole.
How does this song make you feel, Hank? Seriously, don't hold back.
It's a pretty rockin' tune.
It sure is.
How old is it? How old is this song? 1977.
31 years.
All right.
Yeah.
See? Enough said.
Yeah.
There's like 3 Kiss songs I can tolerate.
Say you like Beth, because he hates Beth.
Listen to this. What's that voice?
It's awful, Jimmy.
I love it.
Looking back, it's awful. I love this growing up, too, but come on.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm fucking suing you for malpractice then, Dr. Love, because you stink.
All right, Greg in
The
New
doctor
Hampshire.
is out.
Greg.
Hey, boys, just calling to say quality Sirius XM broadcast today, worth every penny. And Gregory, have a very nice weekend, sir.
Thank you, sir. All the well wishes are greatly appreciated, by the way. See, I'm not that much of an asshole.
They call me Dr. Wig.
It warms my heart. All right, so we'll get the Gene Simmons confrontation happening. It'll end in fist fight, hopefully.
Whatever.
Or a fake, you're getting held back fist fight.
It's going to look like the hat removal fucking video when his hair goes flying.
Oh, my God. How funny would that be?
Comes in with his fucking walker.
How funny would that be?
Oh. Smash him.
We finally got the Gene Simmons clip that Anthony has been referring to.
Yeah.
You have officially called out Gene Simmons. We got the official Anthony calls out Gene Simmons promo that will be on the channel shortly, hopefully.
Yeah.
And we'll see how this ends.
Yes.
And you swear you're not going to back down.
Ow.
You do know he's the God of Thunder, though.
Careless, the God of
How
Thunder.
do you fight the God of Thunder, my friend? Explain that one.
I'll shut him down. Don't you worry about
he's
it.
the God.
The God of Thunder was just on the MS or CNBC looking like a douche.
Right.
Looking like an asshole.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur. Gene Simmons. No, it's Kiss sellout guy.
Yeah.
What has he done? What has he done that didn't involve just selling that squeezing every dime he could out of that Kiss name? How is that an entrepreneur? You put the logo on a lunchbox? You make a Kiss coffin, Kiss credit cards. That's being an entrepreneur? No, that's being a whore.
Look at this ad.
Yeah.
Just a little, because you don't have, look over here, over here.
Shit.
Just showing you top secret stuff.
I can't see that.
Don't keep bending over.
What is it? I can't see it.
Hold on.
I like secrets.
Hold on.
Don't tell no secrets. Keep it to yourself.
Wait.
Want me to write it for you?
What's going on? What's the secret?
Pop him in the shitter while he's bent over like that.
I couldn't read it.
All right, bend over again. Jimmy,
No, I don't want to be popped in the shitter.
No, here's what you got to do. I'm going to show you a game. It's called Hide the Eel in the Cave.
Yeah. I don't know. Hold on. This is what it is. Hold on.
Do some push-ups in there.
This is just same old shit. Just a different year. All right. So we got the original.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like how?
I don't know.
To hear how?
Yeah.
What happened?
I can't say, Jimmy.
I like secrets. Is it about me?
Well, yeah.
No.
You got us. Gene Simmons, this is how it went down originally. Right. So people could be up to speed. Maybe we could add this to the official Anthony calling out Gene Simmons promo. All right?
Yes.
This is the original comment.
What do you do for pleasure?
I intend on fucking your girlfriend tonight. I don't know.
Hey,
whoa, hey.
Wait a minute now.
Well, I mean that as a term of endearment.
You actually probably just met her over at Channel 11.
Who? Oh, Jill.
Yes.
Yes. No, I'm fucking with you. But the point I'm making.
All of a sudden, he looked at me with a little more respect. I liked that.
I'm not at all concerned with respect. I really am not.
Apparently not.
Wow, that's the original thing.
That bastard.
It sounded like you guys were getting along to me.
See, because he knew, and I didn't, so I was just like, ah, ha, ha, ha. You know. Oh. You see how he sounded like that? He knew. He knew.
All right.
Gene.
We'll wait for the next chapter.
Go blow.
The Gene Simmons official promos. Wow.
Oh, look how fast.
Anthony, now you got the official
challenge.
Calling out Gene Simmons promo.
Challenge.
Gene Simmons, you're a lousy fuck. You're disrespectful, and I fucking call you out.
Gene Simmons has to try to hit on fucking other guys' chicks. I'll be fucking your girlfriend because that's the only in he has with girls. He talks about his fucking prowess. From what I saw in that videotape, he can't fuck. Gene, I call you out. Come on this show, and I'll rip your fucking wig off. Gene Simmons is a fucking cunt. Wow.
No, the guy fucking knew. And he was bullshitting and trying to play me like a fucking sap as I sat here.
I'll be fucking your girlfriend. I'm fucking a girl.
Not knowing what happened yet.
I'm a fucking...
Warning. If the topic of psychological manipulation and emotional enslavement of women offends you, I want you to stop watching this video. And if you want to continue, you must agree never to use this knowledge to hurt women. Deal? Great. Let's start. Should a guy like you play hard to get with your woman? Or is playing hard to get a woman's game? Okay, so here's the deal. If you're seeing a woman and want to keep her interested in you, and you're wondering if you should play hard to get with her, then this is the video that will answer all those questions for you and more. Be sure to watch this video until the very end because it's nothing like you've ever seen before. I promise you. Now let's answer the first question. Should you play hard to get with your woman? The answer is yes, for the sole reason that it's you who should hold the power in the relationship. In case you don't know yet, here's the rule number 1 of romantic relationships. The one who's being chased is the one who's in control. If she's chasing you, it means she needs you more. And to make her chase you, you'll need to play hard to get. It's not an option, by the way. It's a requirement. You must hold the power in your relationship. If you don't, bad things happen. She'll push you around. She'll tell you what to do. She'll throw a fit whenever you don't comply. She'll do anything, including ruin your reputation, to make you do what she wants. And throughout it all, she's not going to be happy, and she'll leave you in the end. What happens when you do hold the power in your relationship? These good things. She'll be madly in love with you, possibly for life. She'll respect your authority. She'll look to you for direction, validation, and security. She'll do absolutely anything for you. She'll be completely happy and satisfied, and she'll stay with you for life. Sounds great, right? So that's settled. You must have the power. You must play hard to get. It's not optional. Now for the second question. How do you play hard to get with a girl? Next, you'll learn exactly what you need to do just that, and more. For now, could you do me a huge favor? Do this for me. Click like because that is really important to me. Go ahead, click the like button now because I'll wait here. Click like? Great, let's continue. So let me say that again. She must need you more than you need her. You'll want her to feel like she'd lose everything good in her life if she lost you. Or in other words, you'll want her to feel that you're the prize in your relationship. And to be the prize, you'll need to meet her 2 biggest needs from a man. 1, physical satisfaction, or mind-blowing sex and affection. 2, emotional satisfaction, or emotional thrills and good feels. Put simply, what she wants is a specimen of true manliness taking her on a wild-ass thrill ride for the rest of her life. Now here's the challenge. You're not the only guy in her life. Not even if she's in a committed relationship with you. There are other guys out there who can give her the physical and emotional thrills she wants. How do you make her ignore all of them and fall in love only with you? That's up next. Ever wondered why most guys are not successful with women? It's because they make one of 2 critical mistakes. 1, either they're too easy to get. They shower women with too many good feelings, which creeps the ladies out. 2, or they're too hard to get. They're too aloof or too mean, which frustrates women into leaving them. Don't make either of those 2 mistakes. To make it work, you'll need to strike a balance between the 2 extremes. Remember, you want to give her a thrill ride. You'll want to give her bad feelings, playing hard to get, and good feelings, playing easy to get, but never too much or too little of either. Next, let's look at some easy to get versus hard to get examples. Easy to get versus hard to get examples. Here are some good examples of easy to get behavior from you. 1, once in a while, you talk to her about taking things to the next level. 2, showing exaggerated affection and compliments. 3, giving her the best sex of her life. 4, not letting her forget she's special to you. 5, engaging her in deep conversation, showing her you care. But you'll also need to play hard to get. Here are a few examples of doing so. 1, disappearing for a few days without explaining anything to her. 2, arguing with her pointlessly. 3, continue to meet, date, and maybe even sleep with other women. 4, whenever she's wrong, point it out and don't back down. 5, don't answer all her calls and texts. 6, Act disinterested when she wants to talk about something important. 7. If she tests you, be unaffected by it. This drives her crazy. Don't forget, the key here is balance. If you play too easy to get, she'll think you're a pussy, and she'll leave you for a stronger, more alpha guy. And if you play too hard to get, she'll either hate you or think she can't win you, so she gives up trying to win you. Makes lots of sense, right? You'll know you've struck the right balance when she's showing all the signs of mad love for you. 1. She can't get enough of you. 2. She tells you about other guys' lame attempts to hit on her. 3. She tries to win you by pushing for an exclusive relationship or even marriage. But here's the problem. When you do become exclusive with her, the power of playing hard to get goes away. After all, she's gotten you already. The chase is over. She's won the prize, right? Now you have a new bunch of challenges. How to keep her from getting bored. How to keep her from figuring you out. How to keep her from leaving you for a more thrilling relationship with another man. So you'll need something else, something more powerful than playing hard to get. And guess what? You're going to learn what that technique is next and how to use it to make your girl fall head over heels in love with you. Sounds great, right? Before we go into that, do this. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it now, because that will guarantee that you'll continue to receive my videos in the future. Look for the subscribe button and click it. I'll wait here. Done subscribing? Great, let's continue. When you settle into a long-term relationship, it's time to stop playing hard to get. Its power is gone. And if you love your woman and want to keep her for life, you'll need to use a different technique. And that technique is fractionation. What's fractionation? It's a little-known mind control technique used to put the target, in your case, your woman, on intense emotional roller coasters. Think of fractionation as being like nuclear-grade hard to get. Playing hard to get is like a firecracker. It lights up the relationship as needed. While fractionation is like nuclear fusion. It lights up the relationship for life. Here's what happens when you use fractionation on your woman. 1. She'll be emotionally enslaved to you, meaning she'll depend on you for her emotional satisfaction for the rest of her life. 2. She'll respect your authority and follow your lead to whatever end. 3. She'll love you, care for you, support you, and make you happy for life. 4. She'll be completely happy and contented. She'll never cheat on you. 5. She'll never play mind games on you ever again. Sounds good? Now, here's the thing. I can't explain fractionation in detail here because this video is already lengthy as it is. And that's why I found something better for you. It's Derek Rake's online masterclass on mind control. There's also where I
Hey guys, it's Practical Psychology here, and after my video on how to tell if a girl likes you a lot, got a lot of great feedback, I decided to make a video on 10 psychological ways to get a girl to like you. First off, I want to say that these are ethical and aren't manipulative, but will, in the end, make a girl subconsciously be attracted to and want to be around you more. So number 1, have your own life. This is like literally the foundation of starting a great relationship and will give you the starting base to make her like you. Think of it like this. If someone tries to sell you this amazing new book with all kinds of secret life formulas that will make you rich, happy, get a 6-pack in 3 days, and become a new world leader, and the marketing and packaging of the book looks great, but then you open it and read it, and all it says is, life is short. You don't need these things. Buy more books for better advice. When you are trying to get in a relationship or make a girl like you, and you have a boring life, this is literally what you're doing. Imagine having an amazing life and doing awesome things that you say, hey girl, I really like having you around. You want to stick around? And that's all it takes. Make your own personal life interesting and girls will flock. Tip number 2, have an interesting hobby or passion. Here's another super interesting tip that is hard to find elsewhere on the internet. Literally having just one passion will make you seem more interesting, plus it adds respect to tip number 1. You're starting your own life. Your hobby can be anything that you're passionate about, just make sure it's true passion and not faked. If I said I loved chainsaws and carving chainsaw art in my free time, but I actually didn't, the sparkle wouldn't be there and the girl won't see it. When you are actually passionate about something, your girl will notice. There's something infinitely sexy about a guy with an intense passion towards something. It could be programming, motorcycling, cooking, drawing, reading, playing an instrument, and anything else that suits your fancy. Just put in the time. Bonus points if you create something in the process. Tip number 3, have great hygiene. Okay guys, number 1 tip to instantly make a girl attracted. Smell good. I don't even mean smell amazing, you just have to smell decent. Go take a shower, rub body soap all over you. Twice. Now shampoo your hair, dry yourself off, apply good deodorant, put clean clothes on, and you're set. No need to douse yourself with half a gallon of Axe body spray. You just have to smell presentable. You can, though, buy some cologne and spray 1 squirt, 2 squirts max. I recommend 1 on the wrist and 1 near your neckline. This is all it takes to smell great, and girls fall for great-smelling guys all the time. Tip number 4, ask her to do things for you. So this is definitely a secret tip, and maybe even a bit manipulative, but definitely not anything evil or negative. Just ask her to do something for you. There's a psychological effect called the Benjamin Franklin effect that goes like this. You ask a girl to do something for you, she does it, and in the end she subconsciously likes you just a bit more. You might be asking why though? Well, when we do stuff for people, our brain thinks since we're doing something for them, we must like them. Now, Benjamin Franklin used this techniques on his rivals and political opponents to get him to like him more. Also, there's something called the consistency bias. After someone has done something for you a couple of times, they're more likely to do more just because they don't want to look inconsistent. Tip, ask for things like picking up a pencil, for notes in class, giving someone a paper, or even small errands. But don't overdo it though, or she'll feel like you're using her. Tip number 5, make her laugh. This is a great tip, and you may not think you're funny, but the truth is everyone can be funny if they try. You have to put yourself in enough situations to get used to the awkwardness of telling an unfunny joke, enough that you have the confidence to tell more jokes around people. The more you tell, the better you will get. Girls love laughing, and the more that you can make them laugh, the higher up in their social chain you will seem. It proves that you're intellectually strong and humorous, which is a desirable trait in a future mate. Also, this will give you the chance to see where her eyes are going whenever she laughs, to see if she's interested in you at all. Tip number 6, be her friend. Now there's a big difference between being her friend and being friend-zoned. Also, I want to note, it's been proven and totally acceptable to be in the friend zone for months at a time and then move in and start dating. So go the extra mile and do stuff that makes her smile. Do things that other guys wouldn't do. Stuff like leave little notes in her car, send her good morning texts, talk her through problems and sympathize with her. In fact, in doing these, you're practically halfway already dating her. You just have to tell her that you want her for the rest of your life and then you're basically set, right? Tip number 7, break the touch barrier. Here's a good subconscious psychological tip that works amazingly well in many situations. Touch her shoulder, ask her for something and grab it out of her hand. Or make up some game that requires to touch and play it with her, like rock, paper, scissors. Come up with a cool handshake if you have to. The idea is to make her know that you're willing to touch her in a non-sexual way because you feel comfortable around her and to get her reaction. If she seems disgusted or scared, don't touch her anymore. Number 8, tell her secrets. Tell her a secret about you, something personal that not very many people know. This will open the door for trust, and as you tell her more things about you, she will notice that you trust her. and in turn, she will trust you more. Psychologically, we like and trust people who trust us first, because we have a natural instinct to be wary of new people and not to trust them. So when you prove that you trust her, she will start to reciprocate in the same fashion. Now, I recommend telling her secrets that you'd be okay with if other people knew, just in case she tells someone. But make sure they're personal and make sure they would be considered a secret. Bonus points if they're things that are slightly embarrassing. Something like you have 11 toes or you're voting for Trump should do fine. Tip number 9, give her all of your attention. In a world where your attention can go anywhere, it is one of the most valuable things you can give a girl. If you want her, pay attention to her, and not just for a couple minutes. Look her in the eyes when she's talking to you and make mental note of all the stuff she's talking about. If you can mention it in later conversations, she'll feel special and start to enjoy your she'll feel minutes. Look her in the eyes when she's talking to you and make mental note of all the stuff she's talking about. If you can mention it in later conversations, she'll feel special and start to enjoy your presence. This works with anyone. The last tip is to beef up your confidence game. I'll be making a video soon on some amazing secret tips that you can do each day to boost your confidence game. This has a lot to do with being self-aware and knowing what makes you awkward and insecure, and working on yourself and improving this to become more secure and confident who you are as a person. The best general advice I can give you to become more confident and to make a girl like you is to work out regularly. If you're in middle school or high school, I suggest 3 days a week: arms, legs, and core/cardio. Now, near the end of high school and during college, you can get in a more advanced schedule and supplements, and I might go into that kind of stuff and topics in future videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Due to the overwhelming success this time, though. So number 1 is similarity attraction effect. So there's an effect in psychology and sociology both, that we like people who are similar to us. I mean, you're more likely to enjoy spending time with a girl who also likes to watch Stranger Things than one who would rather spend her time doing something you've never heard of. You can use this to your benefit too. The trick is to listen to the girl you're talking to very carefully and simply highlight the things that you guys have in common. She says she likes country music, let her know your favorite band. Studies have proven this effect over and over again, and it can be from things like your favorite color to attitudes to even haircuts, just being similar. I suspect this is because if they are more like us, then they are more predictable, and from a psychological perspective, our brains think that they are safer people. Tip number 2 is the familiarity effect. So there's another effect just like the similarity attraction effect called the familiarity effect, and as the name implies, girls like guys who are more familiar. Just like I've said the word familiar at least 4 times now. Some psychologists call this the mere exposure effect. This is why so many couples end up getting back together 10 to 20 years after high school. It's also why Coca-Cola will spend billions of dollars on billboards even though they know almost nobody notices them anymore. They're just getting you familiar with their brand. See, we like things that we're familiar with. Do the same thing with girls. Make sure that cute girl you like sees you every day, even if it takes you a whole year to ask her out. Tip number 3 is the novel effect, so I love this one. There was a study done where people were given new computer tools to accomplish a job. What the researchers found out was that productivity almost tripled, but the technology wasn't really new. It was just new to the people. So after time, their productivity went back to the normal levels. So this means things that are novel or new and unusual activates parts of our brain that invoke curiosity and thus attractiveness. So now you know why that guy with the crazy beard gets so many girls. Number 4 is secrets. So technically this tip was in the original video, but there wasn't any proof behind it. I just knew that this worked. Now I have proof. In 1996, there was a footsie study. That's right, psychology researchers love watching people play footsie under the table. Anyways, 3 tests were conducted with a whole bunch of people. The first test was the control. So there were 2 couples at a table, 4 people, and nobody played footsie. The second test, one of the couples played footsie under the table, but the other couple knew about it, so it wasn't a secret. In the third test, the 2 people secretly played footsie. So what does the research show? So the first occasion was the control. In the second occasion, the people reported feeling slightly more attracted to each other, and I think this is just because of the physical touch. In the third, that dirty secret couple said they were crazy about each other. So this kind of proves that secrets increase attraction between 2 people. So go ahead, tell her a deep, dark secret about yourself. Number 5 is to have money. I know, it's cliche, but really, science has proven it. Girls like guys with a fat wallet. So I can't explain this whole concept in the video, but I do in my course. There's a link in the description if you want to learn more about it. Anyways, it has to do with evolutionary psychology and the ability to invest in her future children. In prehistoric times, cave women didn't want guys who would, come and go, if you know what I mean. They wanted a guy who would stick around and help feed their family. You can't. The difference is that guys are systematic, which is why so many engineers are men, and girls are empathetic, which is why so many women are nurses and teachers. So I'm not saying that the difference is a law per se, but think of it this way. Most men are taller than women, right? There are women taller than men, but in general, you see what I'm saying? Guys systemize and girls empathize. So because of this, you need to activate the empathetic parts of her brain. Become a human version of the chemical drug dopamine. This means rewarding her and giving her attention, basically. Now, I think it's important this far in to state that women are not objects, and these are just explanations of how to win a girl's heart over using science. Tip number 7 is to know her love language. So if your and girl difference is that guys come and go, if you know what I mean. They wanted a guy who would stick around and help feed their family. You can't feed people without money, and the same thought process applies today. Tip number 6 is to be the human version of the chemical dopamine. So girls are emotional. Literally, I read 8 psychology textbooks, and I found that there are differences in the male and female brain. And the largest difference is that guys are systematic, which is why so many engineers are taller than men, but become objects. And these are just explanations of how to win a girl's heart over using science. Tip number 7 is to know her love language. So if you're planning on dating someone and you've never read the book, The 5 Love Languages, just stop watching this video. Go buy it, read it, and then skip to number 8. Now, if you're too lazy to do that, let me give you the quick rundown. So there are basically 5 love languages. It's like how we speak, only in love. If you're speaking English and your girlfriend is speaking German, you're going to have some trouble communicating, which is of course the #1 cause of breakups. So you need to understand these 5 basic love languages. Words of affirmation, physical touch, gifts, quality time, and services. Find out which one you are, find out which one your potential girlfriend's is, and if they're the same, consider yourself super lucky. If they're not, it's time to learn a new language. Tip number 8 is to work on yourself. Now, over the past couple of months, I still get questions all the time about how to get a girl to like you. And one of the biggest mistakes I see guys doing is that they are not leading. Guys have testosterone. They are supposed to lead. It's inborn in them from a psychological, evolutionary, and biological perspective. One of the sexiest things for a girl is a guy who knows where he's going, when he's going to get there, and what he's going to do on his way. So you need to be that guy. Know your purpose, what you're supposed to do in this world, and have the motivation to do it every single day. You know what? Even other guys will start to cling to you. If you can master this, leadership, you can get almost any girl that you want. Tip number 9 is bedroom eyes. So this one's kind of silly, but I had to give a shout out to my girl Chloe. Bedroom eyes is a facial expression that not very many people know about. Basically, just soften your gaze, relax your face, and here's the trick. Dilate your pupils. Now, if you can't do this on your own, like most people, you can just tell your brain to do it by simply looking at something attractive or thinking about doing something even more attractive. The longer gaze might seem awkward, but studies have shown that eye contact over 7 seconds screams vulnerability, which of course commands attractiveness. Along with that, when we look at someone's dilated pupils, we like them more. There are studies that back this one up too. So practice in a mirror and look like this or like this. Tip number 10 is to be yourself. The last one is so important. I mean, the other 9 tips will get a girl to like you, but you also want her to keep liking you. If you trick a girl into making her think that you are someone else, then 1, you will either always be playing a fake version of yourself around her, or 2, she will find out and you'll be a fake snake. Don't be a fake snake. I want to teach you the top recipe with expensive ingredients. Really fun and can be I'm going to give you 5 rules for flirting. I've also added some practical tips and tricks so that you can work on your own charm. So each of these rules can be applied separately or together, but I recommend starting with the ones with which that you feel most comfortable. If you're shy, start by building up your confidence, which is rule number 1, and then work from there. So rule number 1, be confident. I'm sure you've already grown tired of hearing this tip over and over again, but really, confidence is key. It's not just a catchphrase, and even though it sounds like a cliche, it's very true. Let's think about the last time you tried to playfully approach a lovely lady. Was it, "Hi babe, you're hot, want to have some drinks later?" Or was it, "Hey, I'm Brian, and I was wondering if you know where the washroom is?" Well, none of these situations above made you look like a confident, sensible man. In the first, you came off as a jerk and she probably left, horrified and indignant, and in the second case, you probably came off as an insecure and foolish guy. In the second case, she may have thought that you were cute and sweet, but this didn't do any good. It is a well-known fact that women are attracted by confidence, and it's not something that you can explain. And in some cases, women are even attracted by arrogance, but you need to know how to apply it. So what exactly is it that makes you look confident when you're flirting? Well, here are a few pointers a woman will follow. First, it's about eye contact. When you talk to a woman you're interested in, it's important to look her in the eyes. Now, of course, don't stare or be creepy. You need to be natural about it. Imagine that you're talking to your best friend and you're trying to prove a point. This will make you seem confident and detached. The next step in building your confidence is smiling. You know that you have a beautiful smile, so why not use it to show her that you're comfortable when you're talking to her? But make sure to smile with your entire face. If your eyes don't participate in the smile, you'll look like you're holding back, and this does not inspire or show trust or confidence. Finally, the third step after eye contact and smiling is the conversation itself. So here is where it matters the tone of voice, body language, and the actual topics you would talk about. So the tone of voice should be calm and confident. If your voice is trembling or you talk in a very high-pitched tone, you're probably not confident. I don't mean to talk like this, but you need to be confident and calm when you talk. Second tip is that body language should be open. So when you start talking, don't cross your arms and keep them in your pocket. You should keep your shoulders and your back straight. Also, don't get too close. Personal space is very important, and you should only get closer if she allows you. I'll talk a little bit more about reading body language and attractive body language in my course Psychology of Attraction. Anyways, that's too much for this video, but the topics that you guys should be talking about should be interesting for both of you, so don't start talking about how cool and adventurous your life is. Also, don't let her do all the talking. She'll get bored really quick, unless she's pretty needy. Anyway, so to sum it up, if you keep eye contact, smile confidently, and manage to offer her a wonderful first conversation, you're on a great track. Now, I know these are not easy to achieve all three of them, but everything can be learned with practice. You can ask a female friend to help you out in practice, or you can practice in a mirror, which is a great idea so you can see how you smile and talk. You can also practice with women you find less intimidating at first to build up your confidence with a few wins. Now, the second rule is called the push-pull technique. Women like a challenge, so if you immediately declare your admiration and undying love, they're going to get bored really quickly. The push-pull technique allows you to keep the game interesting and light. It also opens the chance for playful teasing and keeps her on her toes. Furthermore, the cool thing about the push-pull technique is that you can apply it to any type of flirting, whether that's texting, chatting online, or even in person. The idea is to give her a little bit and then also take a little bit back. It's like a dance where you advance 2 steps forward and then 1 step back. For instance, you could say to her, "You are so great. You remind me of my Aunt Gina." The first part of the sentence makes her feel cool because she thinks she's great, but the second one will throw her off. "What do you mean I remind you of your aunt?" Another way to apply this technique is to say something like, "You're really cute, but too bad I don't allow myself to date brunettes." You're showing interest, but you're also pulling away in a really playful manner. Time restrictions also work really well when you're looking to keep things interesting. So you could go up to her for a little bit, talk for a little bit, maybe even ask her for her number, and then say, "Hey, it was nice talking to you, but I have to go back to my friends." This way, you show you're not so impressed by her that you want to spend the whole evening together. Finally, if you're pursuing her by text or maybe online chatting, make sure you're not always available, and keep some of the conversation short. It shows interest, but it also lets her know that she has to do some of the work to get you to ask her out. If you're interested more about this technique, I actually have an entire video about it, and you can check it out on this card or at the end screen at the end of this video. Rule number 3 is to compliment her differently. Compliments are nice, but every beautiful woman knows that she's beautiful. After all, she hears it from guys all the time, even guys that she considers boring. The same goes for a smart and successful woman. Complimenting her on something that's obvious will not get you points. Remember that. To stand out from the crowd and show that you're a good listener or observer, try to compliment her on things that maybe someone else has never noticed, like she's really clever or that her eyes matches her dress. If you know her and it fits, say you admire her determination to become a successful woman, or admire her taste in food and choosing a restaurant. It's the tiny things that most men don't think about or that matter that actually make a girl feel special. Rule number 4 is something called subtle touches. Touching is one of the most important top 5 rules to flirting, but it's also one of the least understood. Through touch, you show interest, and it's more conclusive than eye contact or even conversation. However, you must know when to do it, how to do it, and how much to do it. So how do you touch her? I'll start with this because this is where most men seem to screw things up. Don't give her a hug 5 minutes after you met, even if it's just one arm or a side hug. Women are very particular about who they allow to touch them. I mean, guys are too. So keep it brief and short. It's okay to playfully touch her hand with your pinky or index finger while you're talking. The upper arm and shoulder are also a good area to establish contact. But again, make it short and sweet. As you get more accustomed to each other, you may test getting closer to her. Move your chair towards her or simply slide closer, but watch her reaction. If she starts pulling back, you need to stop and change the approach. And the last rule I have for you guys is to keep it light and playful. I cannot stress this enough. This is what makes flirting fun. It may be the last of the top 5 rules of flirting, but it's just as important, maybe more than the others. The flirt is a game where you show that you're interested and test if she's also interested. It doesn't mean anything more than that, and it doesn't have to lead to a serious relationship. So make sure to keep it calm and fun. You will have the time to decide if you truly want something more, but for the present moment, keep it light and enjoy her presence. Also, make sure that she enjoys yours as well. I believe it's really important to understand understand that these top 5 rules of flirting are not a guarantee to from your mistake on you. Ton of testimonials that I can't see how you could guarantee. Thank you guys so much for you of your aunt, a normal manner, but maybe even ask her for her number and then say, hey, it was nice talking by her that you want to spend the whole evening together. Finally, if you're pursuing her by text or maybe online chatting, make sure you're not always available and keep some of the conversation short. It shows interest, but it also lets her know that she has to do some of the work to get you to ask her out. If you're interested more about this technique, I actually have an entire video about it, and you can check it out on this card or at the end screen at the end of this video. Hey guys, it's Practical Psychology, and in this video, Improvement Pill is going to be teaching us how to text girls with the intention of setting up a date. And don't forget to check out his channel if you enjoy his smooth
questing how to text. The most effective way of messaging and texting a girl is, especially if your goal is to start something more than just a friendship. Now, before we get started, I want to clarify something about texting. Texting is not something you want to do a lot of. In fact, you should keep your texting to a minimum. The number one goal of texting should be to set up a face-to-face interaction. This is because the more you text someone, the more time it looks like you have. Think about it this way. If you're a guy who has a lot going on in his life, you have projects to work on, you have hobbies to enjoy, you have friends that you hang out with, how often do you respond to texts? Not often. That's because when you're having a good time, when you're enjoying life, you're not on your phone. So the more you text someone, the more free time it looks like you have. The more free time you have, the more of a loser you look like. And girls are very keen to picking up on this. Funny enough, a very strange thing happens when you stop responding to messages as frequently as you used to. In fact, it's happened to me multiple times. I'll be having a conversation with a girl over the internet and she'll say something. I'll take a look at it and then get sidetracked on my business or what's in front of me. Lo and behold, 4 hours later, the girl messages me again trying to respark the conversation. Why do they want to respark the conversation? Well, it's because they know that I'm somebody who has a very fun life. A life so exciting and fun that I honestly forgot to respond to them. And they want in. They want to hang out with somebody like that. Alright, so enough with that. Let's talk about the actual context of texting. Again, I want to emphasize that the number one goal for texting should be to set up a face-to-face interaction. And this is mainly because attraction is most easily built in person. How are you going to display confident body language, playfully touch her, and have an intimate private moment over text? It's not possible. You can't. Even if you're extremely good at all three of those things, but you never meet up with her in person, she'll never know that you have them. The number two goal is to show her that I'm fun. If you're not fun, why would anyone want to hang out with you? And of course, the best way to teach this is with a real life example. So I'm going to pull a random interaction I had with a girl on Tinder, which is something that I stopped using a long time ago. So the first thing I do is look at her profile. 99% of the time, you're going to have to send the first message. Messages that are somehow related to her profile have the highest response rates. So I noticed that she says friends only, and I'm going to tease her about it. My mentality when it comes to texting is to have fun and make really stupid jokes. So as you can see right here, I throw in a cheesy little joke. The next thing I bring up is where she's from. This is called a qualifying question. It gives me some information that I will need in order to meet up with her in person. It gives me an idea of where are good spots that I can bring her. It brings me one step closer to getting her number and meeting her face to face. So the next thing you'll notice me doing is talk about her work. Here I'm doing two things. First, First thing I say is that it's boring, which shows her I don't mind speaking my mind. The second thing I do is I throw in another qualifying question that is related to the subject at hand. If her work is boring, she must do something fun, right? And this does two things. Number one is it puts her in a position where she needs to prove herself. She'll think, oh, I'm not boring. I do this and this for fun. And number two is it gives me more information as to where I can bring her. If she likes drinking, we can go for a drink. If she likes smoking hookah, we can do that. Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. So So I find out that she likes drinking, and I tease her about it because, well, she's technically underage. This type of teasing humor is called role-playing, and it's extremely powerful if she chooses to play along with it, which she does. I make another joke, and I immediately ask her another qualifying question. This one is especially important as now I'm only a couple of steps away from actually hanging out with her in person. And you'll notice the pattern here. I always say something that is fun, and then I immediately ask a qualifying question. I show her that I'm worth hanging out with, and I make a move to actually get us to hang out. She plays along because she actually thinks that I'm fun. A good tip to keep in mind is to never say things like, do you want to, or well, would you like to? You want to phrase your sentence so that you're suggesting something for both of you guys to do. She can still say no if she wants to, but this portrays more confidence. Okay, so she's down with the plan. I tell her that I'm going to text her a day or two before the actual date, and I ask for her number, which she gives me. I don't text her again until the day before the date. And the only thing I ask is, are you still coming? And I also give her the details. That's it. No more texting in between. So as you can see, this is basically how I text girls. I text them as little as possible with the primary goal of setting up a face-to-face interaction, which is basically a date. My other
Hey guys.
Hey guys, I'm Eric Peterson, and I'm a men's dating. Nicholas.
Why?
Boy.
Why aren't you in the car driving?
Because I'm waiting on the electrician to get here.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be nighttime by the time you get over there.
Yeah, that's how it always turns out.
Yeah. Mason, I'm trying to learn how to play these mind games on these videos, and I can't do this shit.
Don't do that.
I'm supposed to do that.
No, you're not.
Oh my god, dude, I don't know what I'm doing.
Just straight up tell her stuff. Like,
No, you don't know shit.
That hurts, Nick.
They got freaking these stupid fucking brains where you gotta play fucking mind games with them to get them to freaking fly the goddamn right way. And it's bullshit, and I hate it.
Nick, you're making me scared.
Don't give them attention. Make them work for it.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
they love attention.
Ignore today. Don't talk to her at all. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Make her freaking pheromones gush in her pants or something? What the fuck?
Just stick nicotine patches on her. That's the easier way.
Streaming for the entire time you've been gone.
Probably.
Cut for 3 hours in the future to get to her missus back. God damn it.
You need to calm down, Nick.
I hate these stupid rules.
These stupid rules are the groundwork for all
Don't say
male and female
when you want to do
interactions.
something, you say, "Hey, let's do this."
I mean, yeah, that's what she wants you to do, Nick. That's a pretty obvious one.
No.
I'm by myself. Dang it.
Fucking language.
Just remember the wise words of your boy Bobby.
Fuck him. I'm doing
No,
that
do what you
fine.
gotta do.
Oh.
Do what you gotta do.
Why is this so stupid?
Because.
Well, I guess I'm not missing you today.
No, you should. But you should straight up tell her things, don't hint at things.
Straight up tell her things. Like what?
Yeah. Like, hey, I want to have a nice conversation with you, girl.
I don't think human beings say that. I like you for your mind.
So you're a liar too.
What to say though? There's all the squidbillies. There's like the bird calls. I'm gonna buy you sex on the beach. Get it on. I like you for your mind. Well, you're blowing it.
I'm gonna listen to the song TV Crimes.
Jeez,
You know that song?
No.
It's the song about Jack being nimble, Jack being quick.
Wait, what does he say?
The Jack turned a trick.
No, Fortnite, I didn't know what he said.
What?
Oh, I like you for your mind. Let's talk about poetry.
Oh.
Did they re-release that skin? I really want that skin. I should have saved up for it.
You're never gonna get that skin?
Nah, I don't know. Why would I say that for? I didn't want that skin. I bought the Easter one. I'm fine with that one. Whoa. Coming soon, Fortnite X Avengers.
Oh.
Okay, but I have to have lots of dead space, which I'm doing fine. Because I have a busy life.
Yeah, sure.
Ugh. And I can't agree with everything. I have to get aggressive and rejecting on shit.
No, don't try to just fit.
It's a challenge, Mason.
Yeah, but then it's gonna come back to bite you when it's like, hey, how do you feel about this? But you told me something different.
That's
Just to
not
be
right.
contrarian.
I'm not gonna be contrarian on purpose. I'm not gonna go, oh, fucking hate that. I hate my tie. And I hate you, but I'm the president. How much more bacon? I can't eat no more.
And then she's gonna totally derail your train of thought with another picture.
I'm a freaking fool.
Hubba bubba.
I'll make time.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe I should just play with my own rules and just let it hit the ground.
Yeah, there you go. Listening to people on the internet is like listening to people on the internet, Nick.
This guy was like, don't use these thingies on people or you're gonna blow their minds. By the
What
way,
thingies?
click the bell.
Ring that MFing
I
bell.
was gonna warn the comment section this man's mind controlling us now, and there was no comment section.
Oh, because everyone would be like, no, this is retarded. Remember, never use the word hip and fly. Okay.
But they said they get so much cooler.
Yeah, they have to say that, then they don't.
They said especially if they have short hair and those eyes you like, Nick.
If they have to say that they're crushing it, they're not crushing it.
And I said when a chick sees something, say something that you like that people normally wouldn't say to her. Like instead of saying you're beautiful, you say you have some weird ears or some fucking shit.
No. Do not insult people. That's not good advice.
No, that wasn't an insult. That was a nice thing.
You have very odd earlobes.
Like,
I've insulted.
Saying, you have a nice body. I should have said, those are some cute ass socks, which I did later.
Oh, yeah?
I honestly did.
Well, good job.
Damn it, Mason. I just wanted to like me. I just wanted to go, you are better, Nick, than I think you are.
She already likes you, Nick.
She doesn't.
Yes, she does.
No, she hates me. Mason, go find one so you can freaking play this game with me.
Nick, she took that picture for you. She said she wanted to take that picture, Nick.
What happens when the freaking bloodlust leaves her wiener?
The bloodlust?
What happens then?
Well, then you say, hey, you know anyone in Texas?
I've been streaming those in videos too, goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I totally forgot what you just said. What did I say?
What
was the last thing you just replied to?
What are you going to do when the bloodlust leaves?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
What am I going to do when that happens?
Say, ask her if she knows someone from Texas. Hook you up.
We're not going to be able to talk about anything.
Oh. You have to build a repertoire now.
You have to have a passion. What the hell's my passion?
You don't have one. Wanting to leave your house.
Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about that. Yo, me and you are going to watch some anime. You say no,
There you
I'll
go.
beat you with my back of my hand.
I'll show you the back of my hand like my daddy always taught me.
Oh, no.
You got a woman out of line, I know how to keep a woman in line.
Just like my dad. Thank God for shitty fathers. I've got better pussies than I deserved.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps bringing up the same points, and I always bring up the same points. They're perfect for each other.
What points?
The same fucking subjects every day. Just keep hitting these same subjects back and forth. Oh, the fucking chickens. Oh, the fucking pregnancy. Oh, let's talk about this again.
That's because it got the endorphin rush, and then she doesn't know what to do now. That's all she does.
The word, she vomits, and then she gets a boner.
Yeah.
I don't know how girls work. I suck your
Hurry.
Your hyena hog.
Your female hyena hog.
If you're ever down in Texas, look me up. I'll still send her a freaking what up at night.
Yeah, you will.
Because I'm not in a relationship. We're just freaking chill ass mugs. I don't even
Are
know
you
she
sure about that?
exists.
Don't do that crap.
Kenpachi Ramasama taught me that one.
That's literally, I have a codependency issue 101.
What?
Act like they're not real, so they try to get your attention more. That's just emotionally manipulative and indicative of all kinds of problems, Nick.
Perfect. Pretend to break your arm so I get attention.
Basically. Ow, Texas, ow, look me up, ow.
Your life sure is pain, Cruz. Oh, there's an enemy right there.
No, it's like a different pain than usual. It really hurts.
Oh, my penis full.
No.
Okay.
Why are you in my squad, boy?
If you stab your toe, it hurts you now. I will take this.
Let's see, night in 1 hour. God dang it.
I'd rather be a day-night cycle than game.
It's on the plains. There actually was one on Earth from the very beginning. It's very subtle, though.
Do I want to eat food or do I want to just go to sleep and wait for food later? I'll probably just wait for food.
Truly, a question for the ages.
I already ate too many big meals today. I need to balance it out.
Oh.
Another mind game.
Oh, no.
I ate all the pepperonis.
Not the Ronies.
I almost tried to eat the salami. I was so hungry.
I'm sorry.
What is salami? Is it good?
It's the same thing as pepperoni, just different stuff in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a sausage. It's a cured sausage.
What's in that one compared to pepperoni?
It's just the spices, I don't know.
Oh, the spices? So is it about beef?
Spices, no, there's beef, chicken, pork, whatever. It's sausage.
Pepperoni's beef, right? Or is it a mixture?
Pepperoni's everything, man.
So do you think a diet's important, or do you need to just wait till you're almost full and then stop?
Both, and then you need to exercise.
No, that's gay. I can't stick to it. You know, I did it 3 times in a row, and then I'll stop again. I'm really bad at keeping it going.
Then let me bring you with me.
I used to go to the goddamn Y, bro. I went there, and that chick that was my fake girlfriend was there, and she's like, Nick, what are you doing here? I was like, holy fuck, dude, what the hell is she wearing?
I guess I'm never going to be able to go here again.
Dude, she was fucking wearing some goddamn, those tight exercise pants. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Morgan's starting to wear those.
Why would you say that? That is not a...
Because...
No, don't say that.
No, I was serious. She was wearing those yesterday. And I'm like, oh.
This chick was super hot wearing this. Man, my sister does that too. Oh, thank you, Mason.
And then she started talking about My Hero Academia shipping, so...
I fucking hate you so much. You gotta ruin my fun.
Yeah, I do.
I was about to sniff that fucking shit, and you're like, oh yeah. This chick's begging me.
What?
These rules. What are the rules? Someone's listening here? What is that? I don't have a reason. I don't have a reason for feeling this way. Maybe we're reliving the Wiz in some way.
The Wiz?
Yeah. Gonna say mammy. Gonna say faux show.
Can't say that.
Gonna say the N-word. We're not saying the N-word. We'll say it together.
You ever down in Texas, look me up.
Bitch. So she is a different real flower?
No, she's a filthmonger now, and it's your fault.
I love her. But I won't tell her that until later.
I'll tell her that later.
You can't just tell someone you love them.
Sure you can.
No, you can't, Mason.
I mean, I
don't
can't, but...
I'm sorry, Mason.
See, I'm just gonna make you feel so bad you'll eventually do the right thing.
Well, Nick got arrested for rape.
Oh.
Mason,
Not what I meant by the right thing, but, you know.
Next to the tower, I think he's shooting at people.
Oh. Nick didn't even go to college.
But I live next to 3 of them.
Oh.
I don't have... I could take... Okay, I could literally walk a foot and be in college campus.
3 college campuses at the same time.
No, through the 4 quarters. No, the lot next to me is owned by the college.
Oh. Now or...
Well, it's always been.
It's always been.
It always has been. The one that I always drive to get out of my parking spot. I'm always afraid to pop my neck. I'm afraid I'm going to break my neck.
You can't do that.
I wonder if she goes to school.
You should ask her that.
But then if she doesn't, I don't want to be like, oh, you're doing nothing, you freaking waste of space. Why don't you get a job?
No, then you can ask her, what are your career prospects for the moment?
She said she didn't want a goddamn career.
Well, okay, job then. Are you gonna, like, make money, or are you just gonna be poor?
She said she wants to freaking live with her freaking husband.
Oh, how wholesome.
She told me she was Native American, and I said, hey, that means you can get some free college, right? She's like, I don't want to go to college. I don't want a job.
Well, ask her what she does for money.
She's 18.
Yeah, ask her what she does for money.
She's 18.
Yeah. Ask her what she does for money.
It's 2019. $5, she freaking lives with her parents like Nick does, like a freaking bum.
Yeah, I know that, but, like, you know, do your parents just shower you with money to go do stuff, or what?
My parents do.
Oh.
I don't do stuff that much. I go, hey, I'm going to my friend. Do you need some money? I'm like, maybe.
Do you need some money? Maybe.
My dad just buys me shit, though. He's like, hey, I bought you this pop. I'm like, thank you. I don't really
Without you, I would be dead.
I don't really want to collect pops anymore. It's okay, I bought you some pops. I'm like, oh, alright. I got Charmander.
You're enabling me.
This way, this is get rid of the stress. He's like, I gotta collect pops or I'll go nuts. I'm like, oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. We'll say in together. I don't have a reason. Not saying the N-word.
You can't do that.
I can too. Why can't I?
Because I said so.
If I say it not hatefully, and I have freedom of speech. Even if I do say it hatefully, I should be able to say it.
Yeah, I mean...
I hate the freaking, oh, we should have a First Amendment, motherfuckers. You shut your fucking mouth. No, it shouldn't be a First Amendment. It's against what I believe in. That's what it is. That's all it's ever been. You little bitch babies, motherfuckers. Oh, people should be allowed to have, like, groups like the KKK that aren't violent. I mean, the KKK is violent, but there's some that aren't violent. I don't know, how do you say it? White supremacists? I don't know, those kind of violent too, though. What's a non-violent hate group? Freaking Westboro.
Well, they do it because they know how to scam lawyers and stuff.
Well, I mean, like, people say that Westboro shouldn't be able to say their opinion. Why? Why shouldn't they?
Yeah, they didn't say whatever they want. I don't like it. They can say whatever they want, though.
That's fine. You say you don't like it. That's cool. Like, that makes sense. And I don't like this, but freaking, oh, you should freaking arrest them. For what?
Thought crimes are real.
This is Canada, where if you say something different, oh, you're going to prison.
Yeah, Canada.
You didn't know my freaking made-up gender that has no other name except what I made up for it? Well, you're going to prison for misgendering me.
I gotta pop out at 4, just forgot to send some really important emails at work. Oh. Someone in this Warframe party.
We'll say in together.
Gotta explain why I took more overtime.
Oh.
And then he's playing Warframe. Yeah.
Ooh, cha-cha for one side away.
Boss ain't happy.
Oh, where your granddad's cold. I look incredible.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, it's already getting hot too. Look at this egg skin. It looks so creepy, like a freaking Willy Wonka monster or something.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes my balls.
Yep.
In both definitions. Fuck. I mean, does awe mean she likes me? Is that what that means? I
mean, I
the
would.
word awe means.
I would assume that's like, aw. But, that's... You
look-
can't tell because,
It's a phone. We just learned our lesson. Oh, yeah. A horrible lesson. Oh, yeah. We just learned our lesson and we want to go home. Our home. White home. Just say home. I don't want to break rocks.
That's a shame.
Break
That's what you're going to be doing.
Breaking cocks in a hot sun. I lost my money and I lost my fun. Okay, I got me a sniper rifle. I'm not sure how I feel about the stupid airplane camos. They're nice and subtle camos, but man, they're kind of weird colors. And they have like little rivets all over them. Little ridges.
Ridged for her pleasure.
She likes that shit, man. It's okay. She's gonna tie that to me. I was the one who inspired her to freaking let it out.
Let it out. Just let it go. Let it go.
I'll be in the suicide note.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
After she has to kill herself from the shame, but,
Oh my god, dude. Could you imagine that?
That'd be bad. Like, ooh. That'd be an oof moment right there.
Well, good thing I only talked to her on one side. Nobody's gonna find me.
Oh.
I didn't do a crime, so I'm fine.
I mean, that's for a jury to decide, Nick.
I didn't. So what did I say? What did I do?
It's for a jury to decide, Nick.
Who's Nick? Another Easter egg is over there. What's that? That's the guy with a pink sniper rifle. Pop your head out, kid. Want to snipe you? Oh, I see you, boy. Dog will hunt.
Dog will hunt.
I hate when he says it like that in the live version. Dog will hunt.
Dog will hunt. Everybody freaks out.
No feeling at all. You won't find him doing well in school. Did they really need to make the freaking loot even more complicated?
Yeah.
Like, first it was a freaking lake that was with a little building in the middle, and then they made it so you could walk around more of the lake. And now they dug the lake out. They call me sweet little buttercup. Ooh, I need that. Do I want that? Ah. 6 gas grenades or a get out of jail free card. Damn it. Gotta go with the freaking grenades. You know she's bittersweet. She knocks me off my feet. See this? Yeah, this stuff
Energy, please. Probably.
Like, who even buys CDs anymore? Buy a CD and get all these songs. If I told you lately, commercial.
Buy all these songs you don't want for one song you do.
I hate that about albums. Just steal them, dude. Just steal albums.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do.
Super Primates still go all the way through. It's my best to have album.
They can't all be zingers.
I mean, I liked my Kiss Destroyer album. That was pretty good all the way through. I don't know why my dad gave me that one. Ooh, the Easter egg launcher? I didn't know those even in the game anymore. She's the one who likes to have all the fun. We're gonna do strategies. It's gonna end well bad no matter what. So freaking just get as many loses as I can to get out.
Mm. How do you know it's going to end badly, Nick?
I'm a bad man.
No, you're not.
I don't have a job.
That doesn't make you a bad man. That just makes you a bum. There's a difference.
Nobody wants to fuck a bum except other bums.
Oh, what if she wants to be a bum, Nick?
And no.
Tell me I'm wrong. She wants to be a bum.
Yeah, but she doesn't want another bum.
Oh. She don't want no scrub, is what you're saying?
She ain't her bum.
Oh, does she?
I mean, it is a good way. Gotta eat your ass. He goes, yes. I'm like, oh no.
Did you actually say that?
No. I thought about it real hard.
Oh.
Can I see your armpit?
Ask for that. See what she says about that.
How the hell do you get a girl into ass eating?
Do what?
How do I get the girl into ass eating?
Oh.
I like when a little kid that has no freaking skin changes his thing to streamer mode so people can't see his real name so they don't stream snipe him.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try something new and different this time. I'm gonna eat that butthole. What? I kill a tree.
No.
Oh, I kill a pumpkin.
Ha ha ha, I killed the pumpkin.
Oh, there's a person up there. I'm getting a lot of sniper kills. I just needed one. Ooh, there's a fight going on up there. Time to freaking sabotage. Oh, sniper on me. Dog will hunt.
Dog will hunt.
Professor Nutbar's house of treats with jelly jams and flavored sweets. Lactaceous breads and flavored treats.
For all.
If one of these traps kills someone, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm not upset, very happy.
Oh.
Okay, let's see what I need.
Very upset.
God bless America.
Yep.
Because who else would he fucking bless? Whoa, girl, you almost got me with that one. Spicy, please. Daddy like.
Oh.
I can't have that chick on Discord though. She'll see that I play games all day.
Oh.
I'm an official streamer. We're gonna podcast and we talk shit about you.
Or here's something you could tell her the truth.
Yeah. What's the truth?
You just stay home all day.
I'm ill. I need someone to take care of me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I have your brain?
Or you could say I'm working on it.
I'm working. That's a lie. He said don't lie.
No, that's a truth. Oh no.
Sitting in the living room going, oh God, make this go away, make this go away while I'm watching comedy specials to make it go away.
Oh.
It's weird when you're horribly terrified and you're like watching a comedy show going, haha, this makes it a little better, right?
Does it?
No. Is someone shoot me again? I need some freaking shit.
What just happened? Oh no, I'm dying. I am dying.
Boys, I'm dying. Okay, I'm just gonna play it my way, man. I'm good. I did it this far, man. I did it this far. I'm freaking out.
Don't listen to the internet.
I am the internet. If you fail, you learn from that shit. You learn from your failures, motherfudge. It's the fun of traveling. It was the journey. And the friends we made at the end.
Maybe the real nudes were the friends we made all along the way.
The real nudes. Goddamn flannel shirt. I'll just give it the top half. That is a tasty flannel. Sorry, man, but I'm just gonna gas you.
Oh. So, Nick, you gotta tell me, where do I find the women? I'm not even sure. What?
Let's go jogging.
No.
And chase them at night.
And then scream really loud while you're doing it.
You caught me. What was noise? Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna make your day sad. Oh shit! You charged my ass.
Oh.
I'm gonna get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
I gotta find Santa.
Please be Corpus. It's not Corpus. Dadgummit.
Okay, I got that tree hurt. Where'd she go? Igor does his dance. Yes, master. Yes, master.
Are you looking up that thing that scared you when you were a child?
No, I'm seeing it. I already found it the other day. We can't play this song because Nick's a pussy.
Yeah.
How his girlfriend figures that out whenever he's in the future.
Oh, are you though?
What?
Are you though?
Yeah. I gotta confess that I was afraid of the Igor song when I was a kid.
The what? It's okay, Nick. Lots of kids do it.
Heck?
Yes.
Igor does his faps. You man, we're gonna die. No, bitch, it ain't gonna happen to me. I'm an Eggman. Happy Mother Easter, bitch!
Oh.
God hates Easter. What they say on Boondocks? You know, Christmas actually is a pagan holiday, and Jesus probably hates you for liking it.
Oh.
We're not gonna win this one. Old Papa Nick said no way. Hey, I put that motherfucker. I put that feeling down first. There's a skin that looks like Lord Zed, and I'm not using it because it's too edgy.
Oh.
What's his name? Freaking like something about the world falling apart. Wait, let me see how edgy his name is. His name is there's Ruin.
Oh.
I want to hear the music.
I don't.
That's pretty good. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Dance, dance, dance. Okay. Happy Ishtar.
Ishtar was a native pagan god of fertility.
Yeah, that's why it's Easter. Easter's all about fertility.
Happy
It's
Ishtar.
about new life.
Oh.
It's about giving life. It's about giving life for other life.
Oh.
It's about sacrifice. It's about
Take it.
What'd you say?
It's about sacrifice. Eating. Earth Day. Don't care about Earth Day.
I do like the pastel colors of Easter. Like I like the Warframes, like colors that you get from it. But the next one I gotta save up for is 4th of July, dude. I'm gonna buy all those freaking patriotic skins, man.
Oh.
USA. What are they gonna have this year for? I want a freaking Statue of Liberty skin.
Hmm.
We love America.
Got the Ignis Waif.
I get this weird bacon right now. It's like microwave bacon where you like put it in this little bag and microwave it. It cooks really weird. I put it on the stove and it turned this orangey color.
That's not real bacon, Nick. Run.
I like that freaking like fake bacon. Like I think it's like healthy turkey bacon, but it looks like a
Fakin'.
Band-Aid. It looks like a Band-Aid, but it tastes so good.
Ew.
We went to my uncle's house one time. That's all they eat, like freaking vegan shit. 'Cause they gotta keep it.
Fakin'.
They gotta keep the shape going because they like they're a fan of the man.
They have crippling heart disease.
No, they're a fan of the man.
Oh, fan of the man? Man of the fan?
Why didn't they say that to us? Like I don't understand why it was like a secret. Like if you live in the same house. We're gonna come to your house. You're gonna be sleeping on blow-up mattresses.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some rocks. I need to break some rocks. Breaking cocks in a 6 good. What's that? Oh, it's a volcano. Easter, Easter, United States, there's 15 original colonies. Shout 'em,
Easter, I hardly even know her.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm gonna use that joke.
Okay.
Am I supposed to think the worst when someone says something, or am I supposed to think the best?
Think.
Both?
Prepare for the worst, but think the best.
Think he, freaking, what's his name? Senzu?
Senzu. I think his was the other way
Isn't it
around.
think the best and prepare for the worst?
Something like that.
Expect nothing. What's that one about expecting nothing?
I expected nothing and I was still disappointed.
It's like lead great, expect nothing in return. Expect some fake Chairman Mao lines.
Yeah, Chairman Mao. Look, if you ever need me to head down to South Carolina.
Kill somebody. We'll do that when I'm fixed. I don't know what the hell you're gonna be staying, dude.
I found this new guy. He's real nice. Oh, really?
I met him in the lobby. Oh, yeah. That one guy from North Carolina, he didn't get shit from her, huh?
Nope.
But they said don't be too freaking nice to him.
Why?
Because they're gonna get bored of it. They want a challenge.
Nope. Those are all a bunch of whores that write those things. You know that, right?
Yeah, but they're true.
Only if you're dealing with whores, Nick.
But I'm dealing with a nice lady.
Oh, there you go.
With beautiful eyes that I can't tell color because she won't send me a goddamn picture.
Just ask for a picture of her eyes.
I did, her eye. I'm drawing a map.
I showed that to Morgan yesterday. She didn't think it was funny.
She doesn't understand the irony. She doesn't think it's funny because she actually goes on DeviantArt. That's for people that you're making fun of.
Oh.
Oh,
I wish I could create a vortex by screaming.
I'm trying a map. I legitimately thought that was his voice. They're just mocking that kid.
Huh?
Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar?
Yes.
Fucking our mouth?
No.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to come tomorrow. It's too hot today. I'm sorry.
I will cut someone if they tell me that.
You better be here tomorrow. I'll either get you tomorrow or 2 weeks from now. What was
Usually
I
how
say
it
that?
goes.
Because I work there now. It's a huge shit sandwich, and you'll have to take a big old steak and bite.
I want to convert my Mark 23 into a 45 Super.
I want to convert my woman into a born-again Christian.
You mean like Metallica?
But just being a born-again Christian, yeah, but I just want her to be. She feels more guilty. I feel more deprived.
They can hide.
What?
Come with us.
I'm dying.
Just drop everything. Come with us. It'll cure what ails you.
Okay, glasses shatter.
Oh.
What was that?
I didn't
My
mean
mom's good China.
literally. Didn't mean literally, Nick. Just figuratively. Drop everything. Come with us.
Okay, I'll figuratively come with you.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
I like the freaking pickaxe as a balloon.
Oh.
It's so wacky because like it doesn't feel right when it's hitting a rock.
Here, bring. And then you could bring your comedy DVDs. We could watch those.
What comedy DVDs?
And then you could panic, and then we could still watch comedy.
Laughing at Nick panicking. I want to die. Get me out of here. I want to go home. Give me that gun. Empty gun. Just pulling the trigger in your mouth.
What a wacky character Nick
He is a funny character. I like this guy. Baby elephant walk. Someone trying to kill himself from failing. I think that's Sanford and Son. I was watching an episode of Sanford and Son, and they're like, "You can't be dating one of those dirty Mexicans, son." I'm like, God damn, they can be racist.
Mm-hmm.
I freaking hate that shit. That's the stupidest fucking shit, man. Black people can't be racist because racism has power. How about freaking discriminatory then? How about that? Does that work? Yeah. You fucking ass.
Yeah.
Oh, what about 40 years a slave that you haven't seen, you stupid shit? You haven't seen a second a slave.
40 Seconds a Slave. Is that gonna be like your kinky BDSM documentary?
Hell yeah.
40 Seconds a Slave.
That girl Sky.
No.
Kinda wanted to call me Mickey again.
What about her?
Wanted to call me Mickey again.
Oh, I thought you said you'd kill anyone who ever called you that.
I only let family call me that.
Oh.
I gave a look.
I know. Nikki.
Just gonna come in one day to my parents. Yeah, I have a kid now. What?
What? I have an internet child.
I sent some seed over.
Well, you know they actually do that with horse semen, right?
Yeah, I did it like straight in an envelope though.
Oh, don't put that in the machines, please.
What was that? I think my friend Nick said that. Just pops out the other side. Look at that. Burger.
But every once in a while we do actually get like giant vacuum sealed containers of horse jizz. I'm like, oh,
You drink some?
cool. No.
Oh, Mason, you're not fun.
No, I'm not. I'm not Johnny Knoxville.
Okay.
They've done that before.
Oh, yes, I know.
This is pretty sick.
No, you didn't have to clarify that they did that before. Why you sick, Mason? You homophobic?
Were you horsophobic? Equinophobia?
I think I'm homophobic. A bitch appeared behind my freaking fridge and scared me.
I gave him the old razzle dazzle on the definition there.
Oh shit! What are you, homophobic? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? What did I spill? Was it my water bottle?
Yeah, probably.
No, it was my controller, thank God. I don't think to drink. But I felt so bad, he brought me out a case of water.
Oh, why do you drink cases of water?
I am a big boy, Mason.
Where is my electrician?
I'm
He
about
said
here.
10:30. Why is he Mario? That's a plumber.
I'm about here. No, I'm a greenie. Geegy.
Greeny E.G.
Greenie G.
Is that like Mr. Oogie?
I like that she was actually prepared this time for a lewd picture, though. Like, she was, like, ready for it, man. She wasn't wearing no goddamn pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't a pajama time, I don't think. I think she was just like, I'm ready for this shit. He didn't know what the fuck he wanted. He was looking for that stud bull.
So that he can't.
She had the position ready.
Oh. She probably took it before then. And
No,
they just
no,
said
it was right then.
How can you tell?
And I told her, freaking show me how bad you want this shit. And she was, like, gone for 5 minutes.
Oh. Wait, how bad she wants what?
She was like, show me that shit. And I was like, well, tell me how bad you want it. Show me how bad you want it. That's what I said. And she sent me that. He was like, I want you to fucking choke me and call me a slut and shit. I was like, oh. Show me how bad you want that. And she was like, chick.
One moment, sir.
One moment, please. You're an angel to me. I'm stealing your ball, nerd.
Oh.
Hello, sir. And/or ma'am, or whatever the hell you are. How would you survive in that one piece that didn't explode?
Hmm?
Got him. Ha! Got him! I'm gonna chug this jug, girl. What is your favorite beverage?
Water.
I was gonna say Mr. Pibb, but I was like, oh wait, chocolate milk. I can drink chocolate milk like goddamn water.
Yeah, that's not good for you.
It's not good for me. I love chocolate milk. Oh, really? Chocolate milk's not good for you? I didn't know. You ever freaking put chocolate milk in cereal?
No.
That is God. That is false God.
That is an idol of a false god right there.
Bo just came down the hill. They were all drinking chocolate milk.
They had a cow idol in the center that just sprayed chocolate milk out its teats.
Why are you hiding behind that? That didn't even work. Don't you try to trick me. I'm smarter than you. Who you talking to?
Nate.
They ain't going. Bitch.
I'm gonna go make a glass of chocolate milk. I'll be right back.
Bitch. Some people try to fill the world with silly love songs, But what's wrong with that? I need to know. 'Cause here I go again. I love you. No, no, come in a minute. It don't happen in a minute. Wait. It's the circle of life, and it moves us all. It's the circle of life. There's more to see than there's ever been seen. It's a circle of life, Timberlake, and it moves us all.
Nick, you think I could get me a chick to come with me the next hour to the cabin?
Probably. Why is this working?
What?
Fuck yeah. What?
Are you being rude?
Yeah, I said, what is your sister off?
Rude.
You didn't say who
Just be like, hey babe, you like guns? You like big hogging guns?
Big Evie cocks.
No. Too forward, Nick, too forward.
I think it's called backwards in my book.
Oh. I mean, you're being too forward.
Dude, I didn't realize in freaking. I thought Black Ops needed a perk where you have 2 secondaries finally. And they actually have one now. It's called Underkill instead of Overkill.
Oh.
Like, that's a perfect name for that shit, dude. Back to the chicks.
Like, what 2 secondaries do you have?
I like to go with pistol, but I was like, I want a launcher too. Who is that?
Oh, it's the bloop.
Naticus. Hooters.
Go to work, Nate.
No, I have off today.
Go to cabin, Mason.
Why do you have Monday off?
Because I took the day off.
For what purpose?
Because I was on vacation this weekend.
Oh.
That's cute. Aw.
I took Thursday off as well.
Must be nice.
It was.
Did you cry?
Mm-hmm.
I did. So, Nate, just come to the cabin with us.
When are you going?
Right now.
5 minutes.
Like,
I don't know if I can.
About an hour.
I don't know if I can squeeze that out. I don't know if I can pinch that off, you know what I'm saying?
Pinch. Fuck.
A put.
Pinch. You know what they say, Mason? Carry.
God dang electrician, he's not showing up on time.
You wait for him to finish or just to show up?
Just to show up.
What you gotta do? Is the biscuit gonna let him in?
Well, Madison went to sleep. I said, hey, you want the AC fixed? And the electrician's showing up about 10. And she said, you should just stay and wait for him. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Man of the house. Bananas.
That's probably Christoph.
Who's Christoph?
Your mom.
I actually don't know who Christoph is.
Got him.
Lee.
His name isn't Chris, his name's Lee. His wife is Lee, the kid's names are Lee.
Yeah. This group message is going to Chris and Chris.
Who's the other Chris?
Thank you. CT.
Do you have anyone named Chris that you call Chris?
No. That's why we don't call any of them Chris.
There's so many Chris's, dude. God damn it. Stop naming
There's Abyss, there's Lee, there's CT.
Who's CT?
Trash compactor.
Guy I work with.
Cricket Cruise. Connecticut Cruise.
He looks like Lee, too. And there's more to see than there's ever been seen.
Can I get a...
Can I get a scat attack in the chat? Did you die of heights? Oh, you bitch. You got a freaking ladder.
It could poops.
God hates you all!
Happy young people.
I brap on the young people.
Don't we all?
No. This Bill bitch! Look at your tryhard sucker skin motherfucker.
Look at the brappy poop in the poop.
Rising up into the streets.
Are y'all excited tomorrow for the new One Punch Man episode?
What the hell's One Punch Man?
What?
They already have 2 episodes out.
Oh. I've been working so much I haven't been able to watch any anime.
A boo, One Punch Man.
That's a big fat bad for me.
I was working 6 days a week, about 10 hours a day, dude.
Boo guns.
I got like, I think, 56 hours last week. It sucked.
Say it again.
Why are you working 6 days a week?
Because I was stupid to put my name on the list.
List.
Sounds like you are stupid.
Bitch, I don't know anything about One Punch Man. Help me out, buddy.
You gotta watch the first season.
No, that's gay. You should give me the clip
Wait,
notes so I can
there's-
start that chick about it.
That rap.
She only watches One Punch Man.
Can I get a big rap in the chat, please?
In Boruto.
Ironic. I have to go mail a package. Ironic. I like how One Punch Man isn't on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it's on Funimation.
It's on Hulu.
Ew. What about you, Lou?
Oh my god, bitch, that's a joke and a half. Hurt you.
Good one, Mason.
Get it?
No.
I'm gonna seep on myself. Give me a banana.
Feed me a banana.
I'm gonna send her a text right now saying, "What up, grill?" I'm gonna
190 a
some
month
hamburgers
is
on
kind
you.
of insane.
Who?
What did Nate say? It's not what you said.
Paris, go out. Mason,
What?
why did that power just go out?
Who knows?
My fan is turned off. What the hell does that mean?
Hello? Yeah. I've already talked to someone else about it. Yeah. No, I went through a different company in town. It's okay. Thank you. Bye.
Who is that, Mr. Your Grill?
That wasn't the electrician like I thought it was. I wouldn't have answered that if it was.
Who's a wiener?
Sir and/or Mayan? You bitch! You can't shoot me! God damn it!
I think he might have shot you.
He had full shield in the first 2 seconds of the match.
You're not gonna shoot.
He had 3 health.
You're not gonna shoot me.
Oh no, I want that skin.
We should play Player Unknown's Battlegrounds.
That's Gay's game. Wait. Brain freeze. Thank you. Who's swinging their dick around in a circle? Get it, Mason? Like his penis. Hey, baby. Wake up from your sleep. It is time. I should say that.
Hey, baby, wake up from your sleep. We have arrived under the and the whole world has become electronic, supersonic, electronic.
What would you do if you woke up and the future was like now?
Hey, baby. I can't remember. It was climb onto my rocket. My blue jeans is tight. Onto my love rockets climb. Inside think of fuel is not fuel, but love. Above us, there is nothing above. Above us,
with the stars
but the
above.
stars above.
Look at me in my space rocket.
No need to close the door, I just lock it.
It puts money in my pocket. Ha!
Sucks.
Down.
5, 4, 3, 1. Off blast.
What's an off blast?
It's blast off.
Hey, look, it's my naked beard on the table still.
Ew, throw that away.
Mine.
You sick psychopath.
Look, man, I have pubes in my face.
Yeah, you do.
Ooh, that's fuzzy. I gotta scratch it in case I get nervous.
What?
I gotta scratch it in case I get nervous.
No, it's like on the desk, just scratching the desk.
Look at me in my space rocket. Put little googly eyes on it. I'm Nick.
Oh, look, they dubbed Bob Nygo. Oh. Oh, look. Season 3, Part 2 is coming on Crunchyroll.
I'm
What
trying
is
to
that?
ask her about freaking Mob Psycho because she like One Punch Man, but no, she gotta change the subject instantly.
Just talk to her not in, like, 9 o'clock at night.
Fuck you.
No, seriously.
It wasn't 9 o'clock at night, it was 5 in the afternoon.
No.
And those
9 o'clock
pants
at
were
night
new.
somewhere. I can still see the tag.
He popped a boner in the grocery store.
In the grocery store.
No, I did not. Those pants were new. Well, Dr. Tran, what's the verdict? Do you have a time machine?
I do not have a time machine.
Oh, eat a dick, 24.
It's 44, I thought.
Ah! My goodness.
My goodness.
Oh, I'm stressed out. It's time for a fag.
I'm stressed out. Time for a fag.
He said that on purpose. That wasn't on, like, an accident.
No.
You know what this was.
You know what this was.
Can I break these rocks to get points?
You can't demote me. I'm your sister.
You can't fire me. We're just freaking personification of the human thought.
One more crack like that, you'll be out on the streets now, please. I got a wife and 2 kids.
You gotta have 2 kids, so the one kid isn't going to commit suicide.
His name, we forgot his name.
Your name, son, my name.
Lunchtime coming soon. Why is this an article? I hate these.
Lunchtime. Ignition. I'm very, very ill. I gotta know if she's a half bolt cut, Mason.
Oh, I thought you just heard him in that already.
Did I? Well, the one she's laying down, you can't really tell.
Oh.
I just turned my zipline around. There's too many people up there. I'm about to rub her head like an 8-ball.
What? You gotta on a vehicle while paying for it? That doesn't make sense. That don't make no sense.
I'm coming chameleons.
Ew, that would be painful.
And my eyes go everywhere. Remember that, Jim?
No.
It puts money in my pocket. Just pick it over
I
to the eye will socket.
Fruits basket is the thing now.
Captain Butch's pirate.
Whoop! Why is there a movie called Donkey Punch?
It's at their water.
Okay.
It's called DPA for short.
Quanchy roll.
Quanchy roll?
Quanchy.
Finish him.
Oh no.
Actually, that was Chainsaw.
Quanchy roll.
You said it like that.
But I was just adding a W to crunchy, so it's Quanchy roll.
Quanchy.
Quanchy roll.
I'm from Adonia, motherfucker. Missing the bet.
How did I get here?
Leon.
And
I fucking love that guy on the Christian videos. And
that was cow and chicken, though.
Yeah, but he put it on that video and it made me laugh so hard. I love
Oh.
cow and chicken.
It's a great show.
And you can't buy any seasons of it.
Mr. Butts Pirate.
Let's shut that.
Oh, Mr. Butts Pirate.
Captain Buck's pirate. That was
it's bright enough in here. My little orb is spinning. That's nice.
Ooh, the one you get your sister has a moon inside of it.
It has the constellations to it. Has the souls of the damned in it.
The damn good looking. Pharaoh asked me to tell that joke. How are girls allowed to wear workout pants in public like that?
Or what?
Workout pants?
I mean, you technically could too. It's just gym shorts.
God, no, they're not gym shorts for them. It's like a freaking another skin they're wearing.
Yeah, I know. Yoga pants are a blessing, Nick. Don't forget that.
Don't get me in my space rocket. Rap.
Rap? Rapidy dude.
That's a rap.
Give
His
him a
video
rap,
is
I'll
so
rap him
inspiring. His last lines were rap, rap, that's a rap. Christian had to hype up his own video by making fake reviews
Oh.
for it. So he'd win a contest. Look at his room. It's full of toys. That must mean he's young at heart. Look at that beautiful teenage boy. Sound Game's still here? Who the hell plays this shit?
Where is my electrician? What if I want to go watch JoJo in the living room?
Then you have free will? I don't know.
I'll have to hang up. Where'd Nate go?
He left. You made him mad, dude.
No, he's still here. He's still here.
He's gonna betray your friend.
I'm still bleeding.
See you later, space cowboy. What's about one letter B when I text that to today? I think I'm gonna go with Pilgrim.
I feel a pilgrim coming on. No, you need to ask her, what should I do with this picture?
I forget what the response for that was gonna be.
What?
I forget what the response was.
For what?
Why did I say that?
Because it's a long, drawn out conversation we had of. Oh, what was it? No. Oh, yes, but no.
You and me and my space rocket?
Do you really want this picture? Yeah. Let's see, what else was it? Once you get it, you say, now what do I do with it? Something like that. Something comical.
I got all these pictures here now. What do I do with them?
Mm-hmm.
My hand in your pecker. I want to squeeze your girl pecker.
Tell her that. Just tell her that, and everything will be a-okay.
I want to touch your girl pecker.
Yeah. No mumbling. No. Talking under your breath. You say it with your chest, Nick.
I want to talk to your girl pecker.
Louder.
Yeah, I'm honestly gonna have to practice like freaking talking without being weird.
Good luck with that.
Hello, Mason. It is I, Nick. I am Alpha Nick.
Yeah, sure.
Look at me. I can talk to the females without being freaked out.
Nick, you've already failed.
What? Oh, no.
Abort.
No, I don't believe in that.
No.
Get it? It's like the crime that's against God.
No. I thought that was sacrilege.
Sacrilege, paper or plastic, get it?
Shut up. The Smith & Wesson 357 Magnum.
Oh, sniper on my ass!
I'm gonna snipe some fools with a 357.
At the cabin?
Yeah.
What if someone told you that one of the person at the cabin is gonna die today?
It ain't gonna be me.
Would you go?
Can I just say, no, y'all go without me. I'll be behind you later.
Okay, I couldn't put down my headphones because it was pulling my hair.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Well, I think I'm gonna go watch JoJo before I go to the cabin.
Who's JoJo? The freaking singer? JoJo Sopa?
Your mother.
Your
mother.
Ass.
What?
Your mother? Your mother, Slaughter? Shut up.
I didn't hear what you said, though.
You fucking ass.
You sounded so angry when you said that.
Your mother? I forget what you even said.
Your mother.
Oh, what? JoJo Sopa?
I said I'm gonna go watch JoJo now.
You and me and my space rocket.
Door is closed. I just lock it.
Don't leave me alone. But I'm alone.
You got the bloop. You got the bloop.
Hello, Nate. It's me, Nick. You want to see my new man? You want to see my sleep taper?
Oh.
Would you like to see my sleeper? Mason, would you like to see my sleeper?
No.
Would you like to see my vapor?
No.
Nobody likes you, Mason. No one in this town will hire you.
Arguably false.
In 3 people.
The post office.
Wait, what's this list again? The top 3 places I hate the most.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go watch JoJo.
Goodbye.
JoJo.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.